Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning, good morning. Hope y'all are well today. Yeah, so we got OCGN making some moves this morning. You can see OCGN is actually looking solid here today. And so we're watching OCGN. It's sitting right around $4. We got $4 as confirmation, and then we got like 440s, 450s, and then this pre-market high up here. This range is what we're really watching right here. So we'll see if it breaks out of this range, but we do have OCGN. It's pulling back to 4. Underneath us, we've got like 375s right there. That has a few confirmations too. And then we could probably watch 350 down here as well. We're gonna remove all these though. Maybe we'll leave the top of this range or so, but it's got that pre-market. It's got some levels down here that we can watch as well. But yeah, we got OCGN. We got NCTY as well, Chinese stock, gapping up from 350s to 590s. I'm gonna look the float up in a second for all of these. We got 725 right here, 550. So we're just gonna watch these really, maybe 850 here as well. So we're just gonna watch these 4 levels. Yeah, thanks, Tiny. Yeah, I shaved it. My wife, Carol, wanted me to shave it, so it was time. You know, it's okay. I'll look young. I'll accept it. You know. But yeah, we got CAN. CAN making a move. This one's gapping up from 590s to 717s. Hoth. Hey, look at Hoth. Hoth is moving. I mean, hey. Let's look up Hoth this morning. I mean, Hoth is moving here. Y'all see Hoth? Look at that. So Hoth is moving. ANTE is moving. Look at ANTE here. It's gapping up some as well. We also have like BNGO, BNGO. BNGO is gapping up again today. APWC. APWC. We've got yeah, we're gonna look up some catalysts. Give me a second. We're just reviewing some of the movers. We got CAN, BNGO, EBON. We got AZRX, Hoth, and so we got a few gappers here. We're gonna look at the float and the catalyst behind some of these moves in a second. We got HOFV. We got MOGO here. All right. Oh man. I hope you guys have a good weekend though, and a good new year. I know I didn't put any videos out in the last 2 weeks, guys. And yeah, I mean, part of me just wanted to take a few weeks break, kind of build up some anticipation for the next video that's going to be dropping sometime soon. As well as, just to be honest, just take some time and spend it with my family for the holidays and New Year's. You know what I mean? For Christmas and New Year's. I just wanted to hang out with my family some and not have to worry about doing a video. You know, those videos take hours and hours to create. And so for the holidays, I just wanted to take some time and hang out with the family. I hope you guys understand that, but we'll have some videos that we're dropping pretty soon here. And as always, we're gonna be streaming every day like we always do. So but I hope you guys have had a happy new year and a good holiday, and we are back today trading for the first time this year. Hopefully we get something good this morning. Hey, what's up, Abel? What's up, Andre? Yes, Andre, that does. I mean, it depends on the platform. Every platform's a little bit different. Andre said, hey, if I buy 10 shares of Tesla today and sell 9 today, does that count as a day trade? It does. Some brokers will even make, if you sell 9 shares today and then say you sold the other 1 share later, they might count that as 2-day trades, actually, so you got to be careful with that. But for most platforms, I would say, I think they do count that as a day trade, but check with them. They're the real ones you want to check for. Look at NCTY as well here. NCTY. Yeah, Happy New Year. Hey, of course, man. Hey, what's up, Christian? Donald, Electro, Chaz, Rocco, Brendan. Alright guys, let's start looking up some news here. I was looking at ISIG. It's at the top of the list. It's up 533%, but this has got to be like a reverse split of some sort. Let me look it up real quick. It's got to be a reverse split. Yeah, so it's a 1-to-7, or it's a 7-to-1, 7-into-1 reverse stock split. But yeah, it's a reverse split, which is what I figured. That's the only thing that could really cause one. I mean, other things can cause these type of pushes, but they're more rare. The top list today, like I said, is OCGN. OCGN is OCGN. Alright, so OCGN shares are up after partner Barrett Biotech received the EUA for COVID-19 Covaxin in India, and OCGN has U.S. rights to Covaxin. So that's the news. So again, OCGN shares are up after their partner Bharat Biotech received the EUA for COVID-19 Covaxin in India, and OCGN, which is OCGN, has the U.S. rights to Covaxin. Barrett Biotech officials said that they have safety data for 25,000. They have safety data for 25,000 people for a COVID vaccine. Bharat Biotech exec says that they will have 10 million doses of a COVID-19 vaccine available by February, and they said around 200 to 500 million doses of the COVID vaccine annual capacity to come online during 2021. So yeah, Barrett Biotech officials are said that planning clinical trial for COVID-19 vaccine in the U.S. and their partner is talking to U.S. FDA, which is OCGN. And so we'll see what happens here for OCGN. Let's look up the float for this if we can. Alright, so the float of OCGN is 155 million, so it's not a small float whatsoever. But we are watching this, and it's worth a watch today. I think we're keeping an eye on OCGN. That's one of the ones I'm watching. We also have NCTY here. NCTY is sitting right here. Man, I usually wait until we have over 100 people on the stream until I start reading news, but at this point in time, we get over 100 people in like 20 seconds. And so, what's up, team? I guess we're going to start reading news early. Alright, so NCTY is a company called The Nine Limited, and they formed a cryptocurrency unit. Of course they did, because Bitcoin's pushing up, and that's the hot sector. So yeah, a little fluffy. But they're forming a cryptocurrency unit, or they could just be saying that because crypto and Bitcoin is at record highs, and so thus they want to ride that wave of bullishness, and so they say they have a, yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on, I'm purely speculating, but they did announce Sunday they signed a legally binding cooperation and investment term sheet with cryptocurrency mining investors led by Jiangping Kong to start the cryptocurrency business, forming that cryptocurrency unit. As Bitcoin is at record highs, you can see Bitcoin is up to 31,000 a coin. Crazy, crazy. And let's keep watching it. You know, I have been notoriously not necessarily bearish on crypto. I'm just skeptical, as I am with everything. And we'll see what happens to this one for BTC. And we'll see what happens to all these other Bitcoin related stocks. Like, what was it? NCTY. We also have BNGO here. BNGO. Let me see what the float actually is of NCTY real quick. What's the float? Somebody help me out. Are you calling me old, bro? Are you calling me old? Man, that hurts, man. That hurts right here, bro. That hurts right here, man. I mean, I may be over 30, and I may still use Facebook, but how dare you call me old, sir? You know? I guess I'm old, I guess, now, man. I gotta just accept it. Listen, I got an 11-year-old, and she certainly thinks I'm old, you know? And so, hey, 150 million, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I'm showing 1.7 million in the float for NCTY, not bingo, for NCTY. We got a 1.7 million, so this is actually a really small float, and it kind of shows it. I mean, it's gapping up from 3s to 10s, and so we're watching it. We'll see what happens with this one for NCTY. We got bingo here, BNGO. Let me look up the float now for bingo while I'm on it. Alright, so bingo's float is 150 million, so I appreciate that. So yeah, we're watching bingo here. We're watching 470, 520. We're gonna watch 5 as well. 560 up here. And then we can watch everybody's favorite number, 420. We're watching that level too. So yeah, these are the levels I'm watching for bingo. We got bingo. This is Bionanogenomics. They published a study on autism risk genes after detailed analysis of the genome of Professor Temple Grandin, who has brought awareness to the autism spectrum disorder through her activism. Alright, so yeah, I guess this is up from that. I mean, they published a study on autism risk genes after an analysis by a big professor, basically. And so we'll see what happens with this. It's bringing some attention to this company from BNGO. We'll watch it. We'll see what happens there. Facebook, dating myself, you know. Hey, listen, I know I'm old. You know, I know I'm old. I found out I was old the other day when I saw a YouTube video, and the person that did the YouTube video was like, message me on Instagram and message me on Facebook if you're a boomer. And I was like, whoa, shots fired. I use Facebook, shots fired, you know. Now I realize how old I really am. I'm out of the loop. You know, I'm just not cool anymore, and I accept it. You know, it's okay. I get it. I'm not cool. I understand, you know. I'm not necessarily thinking, I hope Bitcoin does well. I'm anti-big bank here. I don't want the big banks to do well. Big banks are what's wrong with the world. You know what I mean? So I'm rooting for Bitcoin. I hope it does well. I hope I was wrong. My only skepticism when it comes to Bitcoin is that you got a certain percentage of people that are so bullish on it, and the reason they're bullish is because they're holding so much of it. Their businesses rely on it. They built businesses around Bitcoin doing well. And so as soon as you might mention that Bitcoin might not do well, they get really emotional and angry. And I think that that's a very opinionated view of it, but that's my only concern, is it going to get to 6 figures? I don't think so. It might. Maybe I'm wrong. I genuinely hope I'm wrong, and I hope the big banks lose here and that Bitcoin does well. The problem is that I'm naturally skeptical into most securities and coins as it is. So And I don't think a natural skepticism is bad. I think being naturally skeptical towards a lot of things is okay, especially in the trading space, you know. But with all that said, though, again, I hope Bitcoin does well. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope I look dumb, and I hope it just skyrockets up to 6 figures. You know, I genuinely hope I do. I'm Hank from King of the Hill. Yeah, yeah, okay. I'll take it. Where am I reading these news? BNGO and you know. But yeah, hey, I appreciate it, you know. But yeah, we're watching BNGO here. You know, now that we're done making fun of, you know, old man Grizzly over here, I guess me. Alright, we got EBON. We're watching EBON. I think the float's small for EBON as well. This one ran last week. Yeah, that's probably right, Electro. Yeah. A certain level of skepticism is healthy, let's be honest here, you know. I don't know, Eric. I think McAfee is cuckoo, man. John McAfee is legit crazy. I don't know if y'all have ever seen the documentaries on John McAfee. That dude is crazy. Like, not kind of just a little bit crazy. That dude is like full on, like puts the lotion on the skin crazy. You know what I mean? And yeah, that dude's cuckoo, man. That dude's over there killing dogs and stuff, man. That dude's crazy, bro. Or no, that dude's over there murdering neighbors and stuff, man. It's just, I'll put it this way. If John McAfee was my neighbor, I would move. You know, I'll say that. I look like a teenager with the hat on. Well, good. You know, because I asked my daughter. I put the hat on forward, and then I put the hat on backwards, and I was like, hey, which way do I look better? And she was like, backwards, Daddy. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna wear backwards. You know, I'm gonna be young and hip today, you know. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I could see Baba going down now that Jack is gone. A little sketchy, to be honest, too. You know, the Chinese government's like, no, sir. Billionaires speak bad on us? No way. Let's get them, you know. Alright, we also have ANTE, which is making some moves here. The float of ANTE is less than 2 million. It's at 1.97 for ANTE. This is AirNet. They entered into an investment agreement with Unistar Group Holdings. The AirNet will issue 2.5 million shares to Unistar in exchange for 500 computer servers specifically designed for mining cryptocurrency. Yeah, so the sector that I'm mostly seeing move today is crypto. We're watching it. We're going to see what happens here. Yeah, I watched Joe Dirt. I watched the movie Joe Dirt like 4 days ago with my kids. It was great. You know, I was like, let me show you my childhood. You know, kids, let's watch Joe Dirt. Yeah, but we watched it. It was good. But yeah, we're watching ANTE. They entered into an agreement. They're gonna issue 2.5 million shares to Unistar, and Unistar is gonna give them 500 servers for ANTE. We'll watch it. Float is small. Again, the float of ANTE is less than 2 million. We're watching 320s here, 3. And I guess just these highs up here. Honestly, it kind of needs some more volume. We got ASTC here. ASTC, AVGR. Look at AVGR starting to rip. Kala. OCGN popping a little bit. We got BNGO. Am I missing anything? We got V-Ray. V-Ray's moving up, but just no volume. We got Hoth. Ice City of Hoth right here. I don't know what I'm trading today. I have no idea. I'm just gonna wait and see if I see anything. Halts is up. Halt Therapeutics, they announced a licensing agreement and a collaboration with the U.S. Army Medical Research and Development Command. The collaboration is for a multi-drug resistant bacterial lung infections, so the collaboration is for treating multi-drug resistant bacterial lung infections. And so they struck a deal and a collaboration with the U.S. Army Medical Research and Development Command for Halts here. So we're watching it over 295s, and if we break 295s, we're gonna look at like 3s, 310s. Let's look at the longer term chart here. We're at 290s. Yeah, I still think we're probably good. 295s is fine. Maybe we could watch 3s as well. We'll see. For Halts, we also got, what else we got? Somebody hates you hate my music, bro? Alright. We're watching Halts. What else we got? We got anything else I'm missing here? JAGXCTRM. I mean, some of these are alright, but they're just not really moving that much. Oh, we got CAN here. CAN's moving. Look at CAN. We're watching 790s. I mean, this one doesn't look... Honestly, this one's not really that bad at all. I mean, we got 726, which is our 725 level. We got a few levels at like 750 here. And then, let me look at the longer term chart. I don't know what this one's going to do. I do want to specify this and clarify, actually. Sometimes you'll hear me say, hey, this one looks good. It just means the daily chart looks strong. It in no way means buy that stock. I don't know what this thing's gonna do. This thing might just dump down at the opening bell. I have no idea. If I say it looks good, it does not mean buy the stock. Let me clarify that. After we had some trolls last week, it in no way means buy the stock. The channel's called Beginner Trading. If you're over at a channel called Beginner Trading trying to just buy when he says a stock looks good, you might want to question what you're doing here. You know. Anyways, but yeah, these levels don't look bad for CAN. The float is 131 million, so it's a larger float. We'll see what happens with this one for CAN. AVGR is kind of ripping. If you like these cheap stocks, look at AVGR here. Let me look up the catalyst for CAN real quick, and then we'll go back to AVGR. Does this just not have any catalyst? Oh, it's in. Okay, so the reason this one is because of sympathy from Bitcoin's push. The company provides integrated circuit designs for applications in Bitcoin mining, and so it's Bitcoin dependent. And so as Bitcoin pushes up big over the last few days, CAN is up there with it. All right, so now that we have that catalyst, we also have AVGR here. This is Avenger granted European patent, and I guess AVGR's Avenger. They were granted a European patent on December 30th titled OCT imaging catheter with lag correction. And so they received a patent for AVGR. We'll see what happens with this as well. That was on the 31st though, so that was a while back. Man, it's been a few days since we traded, guys. I'm excited. I mean, we're here. We're ready. Yeah. Yeah, what do I do with my life savings today? Hey, let me go to a channel called Beginner Trading and just buy if he says buy. I don't even tell people to buy. That's the problem. I might say, hey, that looks good. you know, like meaning like the daily chart looks strong, but who knows what the stock's gonna actually do here, you know. But it's like you gotta question people's decisions, you know. I mean, aside from the fact that we have disclaimers literally posting every 5 minutes in the chat, you gotta wonder what people are doing with their life, bro. You know, the reality is I think some people are just gamblers, man, and they're just trying to gamble, and so they're looking for a reason to, you know. Alright. Party City, V-Ray, FLIR, EBON. We're watching EBON here. I don't know if I've looked this one up yet. I don't think I have. Let me see. No. Alright. Alright, the EBON float. Let's see what this one is. Alright, the EBON float is 76 million, so it's not necessarily a small float here. I use a little bit of both, Tom. Yeah, I use a little bit of both. Oh my gosh, man. Whew, Spider-Man, dude, you scared me, bro.
It's because I'm wearing a Spider-Man costume.
I know, man. That scared me, dude. What you doing up here, bro? Huh?
This is a costume.
Here, no. Don't take the costume off, bro. Number one, they can't see you here. You want to say hey? You can say hey. Say hey, guys. That's my son, Jack. He's Spider-Man today.
Well, I'm wearing a Spider-Man costume.
Yeah, you're wearing it as a costume. All right, bud. Hey, I love you. Go downstairs, man. All right? Here, no. Here, yeah. What is that? Hey, what'd you just grab? Okay, yeah, you can take that. All right.
Hey, it matches with me.
What?
It matches with me.
Yeah, it does match with you, man. All right, buddy, I love you. Go downstairs, dude. Sheesh, man, people sneaking up on me like crazy over here. Now, my son came in here. He grabbed a Spider-Man walkie-talkie. He had a Spider-Man suit on, and he grabbed a Spider-Man walkie-talkie, and he said, "I'm out. I'm out of here." You know. Alright, anyways. But yeah, we're looking at EBON. We're watching it. 825s has confirmed a few times, so we're watching 825s here. We're also looking at 9s. So I'm going to watch these ranges. I don't know if we're actually going to do anything with these ranges, but we're watching them. As I'm talking, though, look at ANTE. ANTE is starting to move back up. It held support at 320s. You can see I drew this level out before it actually broke over here, and you can see it actually holding 320 as support. And so we're watching ANTE. I don't know what the float is. Yeah. Because it's relatable. The reason it's so funny is because it's relatable, John. Everybody's been through that. Like, hey, what is that in your hand? You know? Okay, you can have that. Yeah, I use BNGO. Here's the scan link if anyone wants to check it out. Yeah, you can see it in the description. Alright, guys. So yeah, two I'm seeing pushing up BNGO and ANTE. Look at BNGO. It's moving up over that 465 level we're watching. Another one I'm seeing show up on my scanners is PRFX. Look at PRFX. It's showing up here. I don't know if it's actually going to hold now, but it is showing up. Yeah, ANTE has a very small float. We're certainly watching that too. Hey, what's up, Pierce? What's up, man? Yeah, we saw fireworks. We didn't actually do any ourselves, though, but we saw some fireworks. But yeah, look at PRFX here. I'm not really loving the volume, and so until we get better volume, I'm not really caring about that one too much. We got EOSS, we got Turn, GBS, Grow, BIOC, HUSN, and none of these are really that good. All right, but yeah, we're watching ANTE. Very small float for this one. I saw the bed. Yeah. I mean, low-key, I fell asleep before New Year's. Because like I said, like somebody else mentioned earlier, I'm old, man. I'm old. I like sleep, you know? I need sleep. Look, I get up at 6 a.m. every morning, man. I need sleep. HUYA, are we fading away from Chinese stocks? I don't know. BTGN has no volume. I don't like that. Hey, did y'all get y'all stimulus checks? I never got a last one. I've never gotten a stimulus check before. And so, I kind of want one. I don't think I'll get one. I don't think I qualify for one, to be honest. How can you pre-market trade on TD app? I don't know about the app, bro. Alright, we're going to try to maybe buy a little bit of this on ANTE here, this little pullback. We're going to try to jump in like 25 shares a little bit early right now. Alright, we're in with 25 shares. I'll add some more. It's just got a big range to it. Do you make over 150K? My family does. Like my household does. I think. I'll have to check. Like me as a business, I write a lot of stuff off. And so one of the benefits of having your own business is that you can write off expenses, obviously. And so I write some stuff off, but my whole family, I don't know. I'll have to look. I'll put it this way. I didn't get the last one. Yeah. Got one and right into the trading account. Alright, so yeah, we're at 25 shares of ANTE here. This is what I call a VWAP reclaim. We reclaimed the VWAP and now we're pulling back to it. I don't mind adding some more to this either. We're gonna see if we get up to like 340s. Yeah. Yeah, it depends on when you filed your taxes is really what it is. Like, they're going to use your last filing. In my last filing, I paid the IRS, a decent amount of money. I didn't get tax return. I had to pay the IRS. So, it is what it is. OCGN, I don't know what OCGN is going to do. I don't really know. And this is why I really try to tell people not to take stock picks for me, especially in pre-market. Is because when I call out stocks in pre-market specifically, like when I call out stocks, right? I am calling stocks out that I'm going to be watching at the opening bell. I'm not saying any of these stocks are going to go up. I'm just saying they might be. When I say, hey, this stock looks good, what I'm saying is this stock might be good to day trade after the open. Maybe. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm certainly not saying this stock looks good to buy. I'm saying this stock looks good to maybe day trade after the opening bell. Maybe. You know what I mean? And so that's all I'm really looking at. For OCGN, I'd want to see it hold over 375. It has a lot of confirmation at 375. If it holds there, then I like it. And if it holds over 4 especially, then it looks good. And maybe I'll get into some dip buys or something, depending on what it does at the opening bell. right? But like, as for right now, who knows? It's underneath the VWAP. If it can't break back above the VWAP, maybe it's weak. For OCGN, I'm talking about. So I really don't know what that one's gonna do. I don't know if you're being sarcastic, Don, but yeah, that's certainly not what I mean. Why would I tell anybody to trade everything on my list? That just doesn't make any sense, you know? Are you going to trade everything on somebody's watch list? That doesn't make any sense. Really, it's showing you the penny stocks I might be trading. If you look at the title, it says live day trading, scalping penny stocks, these stocks. You know, like these stocks are ones that I might be scalping, you know? Yeah, he's got to be sarcastic. I don't know if he's... Okay, good. All right, good. Hey, dude, listen, Don. You would be surprised at how many people try to make me feel bad. Most of the time, they're trolls, right? We got some crazy messages. I'll put it that way. Alright, so this one's dropping apparently. I'm gonna let $3 be my risk. Yeah, I'm mostly scalping. You know, I'm mostly scalping. I'm not holding stocks for very long at all. And all I'm really trying to do is just take a few quick momentum trades and then just get out of the trade. I'm not really trying to marry any of these moves in the market, and I'm certainly not telling people, I'm certainly not giving people buy signals. Like, I think that's crazy. Like, sure, some people might copy me and some people might like my ideas, and like, that's fine. If you like my ideas, that's okay, but they're my ideas and they're subjective and they might not be right, obviously. And I think people need to stop relying on people to give them stock signals and instead just learn how to trade, because sure, it might work and it might not work giving and taking somebody else's signals, but in the end, you're going to be dependent. And you don't want to be dependent. You want to be able to just do it yourself. And that's the real path of being successful in it, I think, at least. Yeah. But like I said, you'd be surprised at how many people are like, bro, I just randomly bought a stock that you mentioned and now I'm down and it's your fault. And it's just kind of like, bro, get out of here, man. Y'all are dumb, you know? Anyways, I'm still sitting in ANTE. I'm probably gonna unload this one if it can't hold, but we're letting it sit. We're small here, and it doesn't really matter that much about this one. Do I like weed stocks? Sure. I mean, I watch APHA. I watch like CGC, CRON. You know, NX, or no, what's another weed stock? I can't remember all of them. Yeah, I'll trade the first hour of momentum. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I trade the first hour or two. Yeah, I mean, it's time the whole country went legal. I'm honestly waiting on them to just federally legalize it. It's time. BNGO bouncing at 475. OCGN, we're watching it. I'm still holding an ANTE, so I'm just kind of sitting here. The problem is the spread. The bid is at 6 cents. The ask is at 14 cents. I'm using Thinkorswim TD Ameritrade. I do a lot of different things. I certainly don't live off of my trading profits, Henry. And so I'm not like a professional day trader. Which is why I try to tell people like, yo, why are you copying me? You know. The channel's called Beginner Trading. We're just a resourcing community for traders. We're not experts. We don't sell a course or anything like that. We're just hanging out and trade and you know, that's it. Alright, we did get a little pop there though. Yeah, I think up to 350 is interesting, but we're gonna wait. And I think the whole dollar of 3 is my risk, and so I like this little pop. I just want to see it hold over the VWAP. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. A lot of the time, I'm taking advantage of a similar thing, Don. And I've actually been working on a video, and you guys will see the video coming out soon. But what the video talks about is looking for big extended candles and moves, right, on a very short-term basis. So, for instance, you look for a big rip up, and then you look for a big extended pullback to like a major confirmed level, and you're dip buying on that pullback. That works very well if you have discipline and you don't just hold on to it too long. If you can sell quickly into those bounces, very profitable move. Just looking for a big extended pullback and then dip buying it at a confirmed level. Those work really well. And that's really what the video I'm about to drop in the next week or so is going to be about. Learning to trade takes a lot of time. Communities like this will help. I think a major benefit to the community is finding stocks to watch. Yeah, for sure. And like that's all we're really doing is looking at the stocks that are moving. Like my watch list is just the stocks that are moving today. I don't know whether they're going to go up or not. Yeah, we're looking at Hoth. We're looking at BNGO here. Yeah, I'm looking at Hoth. It's at 270s. Yeah, that's probably the right move, Don. I'm using Thinkorswim. This is TD Ameritrade. The left side here is BNGO, and these are just scanners. So this left side is the largest gainers in pre-market. This right side is the largest gainers over the last 5 minutes. The bottom left is like a real-time scanner, so it's showing you what's moving in real time, like the stuff pushing up now. And then this bottom right one is like mid and high caps. Hey, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Alright, so we're up to 320s. We're about break even here. I like this move. I like the fact that it's holding. I might buy some more. I don't know, a few hundred for sure. Like, I won't be able to show you my full TD Ameritrade graph, just to be honest, because my full TD Ameritrade graph shows me, like, adding money, because, like, I'll add money to my account, sometimes I'll withdraw it, and so I kind of use my Thinkorswim account similar to a bank account, but I didn't take any money in or out last week, and this was my graph. Yeah, let me find a better way to do this here. Yeah, this is like my 1 week, and so I didn't lose any money last week. Every day was green, and really it's like that for the last month. But I've been adding money to the account and taking money out, and this is without me adding money to it or taking it out. This is my gain. This is my week last week, so it's honestly a pretty good week. I'm happy with my week last week. It was a very green week. We didn't lose money at all, although it was pretty break even Thursday. But yeah, that was my graph last week. We'll take it. We're just gonna try to keep growing. Hey, yeah, like I said, we almost got 500 people here. We got 488 people here. It's not even 9 o'clock yet, so hit that subscribe button if it's your first time here. We do this live for free every single day right here on YouTube. We're not experts. We don't claim to be experts. We don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. And we're just a free resource and community for traders. Sure, the channel does make money in a few different ways, but we don't sell any of our, we don't charge for any of our content, I guess is the right way to put it. So if you appreciate stuff like that, hit the subscribe button, click the like button. We're just a free resource for traders. Let's keep growing, guys. We almost got 500 people here already before 9. So, hey, appreciate the love. Alright, guys. Alright. Yeah, what's up, Kyle? Yeah, slow day, brother. Slow day, man. I don't really trade crypto. I'm an expert at not being an expert. Yeah. Romania. I don't know, man. I don't know about your platform, brother. No, I didn't get your latest one, Jude. I haven't really been checking my emails though, brother. But I didn't get your last one, bro. My bad. Alright, we just got in. We're in with 50 shares now of ANTE. We're gonna see what happens here. We got the spike up. I just want to see if this thing's actually gonna hold. I've been trading for about, I don't know, 4 years now. Alright, we got out a half of the position there. We're riding the rest up. We're gonna get out the rest there. So, hey, not a bad little $8 gain, little feeler trade early in pre-market, but we caught the rip. Look at that beautiful, I'm really glad I added on that bounce. You guys see that ad I put in there? That thing worked really well. And I'm telling you, man, my pre-market trading has been on point lately. And so I'm going to just keep trading like I have been in pre-market because that stuff has been working lately. But yeah, not a bad little win. We scalped it. We'll see what else we get today. Not bad for 50 shares, you know, $150 in equity. Yeah, for sure, Jude. Thinkorswim does lag a lot. It might be your computer, though, brother. Like, I've got a new computer, and it's noticeably better. Thinkorswim is very RAM. Like, it just eats RAM, man. It just takes a lot of memory. And so, yeah, I mean, as for paper trading, you can pay for, like, a premium one. I would ask the chat, guys. Do you guys have any suggestions for free paper trading platforms as alternatives to Thinkorswim? To help my man Jude out here, let us know because he's looking for another one. Yeah, I don't know. What I use is Thinkorswim. In the past I have used DOS Paper Trader, but it costs money. It's like $100 a month or something. E-Trade has paper, TradeStation, Webull, TradingView, Interactive Brokers. Yeah, so they I know Webull does have free paper trading. And so I do know Webull has free paper trading. Interactive Brokers, see a lot of IB and Webull. Yeah, Webull on desktop version has paper. I've used it before. I don't think I have Webull on my new computer. I got a new computer, and yeah, I don't have Webull set up, or I would show you. But Webull does have paper. Hey, I got a Webull link for you, too. Check out the description. Jude, check out the description. We got a Webull link for you, man. I'll get a commission, or I'll get a free stock, too. If you've already signed up, that's cool, though. Oh, you already have Webull. Okay, yeah, that's cool. But yeah, Webull does have free paper trader. I've used it before. Oh, yeah, no worries, dude. Yeah, you're good, brother. Well, Webull open to Italy. I don't know. Yeah, if y'all want to check out Webull, free paper trader, check out the description. Webull's in there. Yeah, for sure, Tyler. And I think probably, like, I know what I use on demand, for example, like Thinkorswim on demand. It's just very, very slow. It just takes a long time. Even on, like, my last computer was a great computer. It had, like, 32 gigs of RAM. You know, it had all this good stuff, like, powerful computer. You know, i7, 32 gigs of RAM, you know, good graphics card. And, like, it struggled with Thinkorswim. You know, and it was a good computer. I streamed. I could run streams on it. I'm sure my current... Oh my gosh, buddy. Hey, dude, what are you doing, man? Yep, you're in here, bro. Spider-Man. Alright. Yeah, we see you. You're Spider-Man, bro. We see you. Right? You gonna leave me hanging? Oh, elbow? You gonna elbow me? You gonna elbow me? Alright, hey, get out of here, bro. Hey, I love you, man. Here. Hold on. Here, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. He's sneaking up on me, man. He's sneaking up on me. I see you. Sneaky Spider-Man. I see you, bud. Alright. Love you, buddy. Alright. Here, hold on one second, guys. Yeah, alright, I'm really... I gotta go grab something from downstairs. That's really what I was asking my wife to bring it up here, but she won't. It hurts. Yeah, he was creeping, man. Yeah, he loves that Spider-Man outfit. He wears it, he rocks it. It's got like little muscles built into the shirt, you know. Yeah, so when you first set it up, yeah, so at the very beginning you go to settings, and then you go to memory usage, and I gave mine the most, but it still didn't work. Alright, we got a few popping up here. We got SIFY, MDGS, we got ANTE, which did make the rip here, NCTY, we got BNGO, and so yeah, I don't see anything real recent on my list today, nothing too crazy right now. BNGO and ANTE look the strongest. BNGO and ANTE. We got WEI we're looking at. Am I missing anything that I haven't seen? Like start to rip? NEAT. NETE. Hoth. HOTH. So the ice city of Hoth here, HOTH, is ripping up from 230s all the way to 270s. Which is better, large or small float? I really have no idea, man. I don't know. It's not about better or worse. It's about what you prefer. Large float's going to be a little bit more consistent, a little bit more stable, smaller range, a little bit safer to trade. More liquidity and volume usually with large floats. But not volume, more liquidity, I guess I should say. With small floats, you're going to have a larger range, more momentum, more volatility, but ultimately more risk. You know, but I prefer small floats as opposed to large floats, but everybody's a little bit different, I guess. ANTE pulling back some here. I don't hate the little pullback to the VWAP again, this 218 pullback. I'm not going to take it, and I'm not telling you guys to take it, so, you know, but I'm considering it. MARA, yeah, and the big name of the big sector moving up today, yeah, MARA looks good. The big sector moving up is Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin here. So Bitcoin is up to 31,700 a coin. So 32K basically per coin here for Bitcoin. Crazy move. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Did we get a sub? Hey, Mohan, appreciate the sub, brother. Welcome to the team. Thank you, guys. Hey, y'all be like them. Hit the subscribe button. You know you want to. Everybody doesn't hit the subscribe button. Click the bell. Turn on notifications. Yeah, Bitcoin is running up big, and that's the interesting thing today, guys, is Bitcoin. And you got a lot of Bitcoin stocks like MARA, NXTD, RIOT. And then what was the other Bitcoin-backed stock? I think it was CAN, right? CAN is another Bitcoin-backed stock, I believe, if I remember correctly. And this one's making moves too, so we're watching CAN as well. Hey, what's up, Jeffrey? What's up, man? We got ABGR, which is still trying to make some moves here. NCTY, yeah, we're looking at NCTY as well. Hey, my man John Smith, thank you for that $10 sticker, man. Thank you, man. I think it's a sticker. I think it's called a sticker. I tried to look it up the other day, but hey, I appreciate the $10 donation is basically what it is, man. So thank you very much, brother. Appreciate the $10 donation. The first donation today, so thank you, sir. I appreciate the love, man. Thank you very much. We got EMAN, IMAC, Tryon, KOS, AKER. Like I said, ISIG making a big rip. OCGN. This one, see, some of these have larger floats. But yeah, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that, John. Appreciate the love, brother. You guys are just now seeing it, but I could see it a little bit early, but I appreciate the love, man. Thank you very much. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, hey, listen, man. We appreciate any support we can get, you know me. And, like I said, I definitely appreciate it. We got a lot of crazy donations in the last few days, and so a trend is starting with donations, so I appreciate the love. I really do. GEVO, G-E-V-O showing up. G-E-V-O. Yeah, that's what I said. CAN is for Bitcoin. It's sympathy for Bitcoin as well. So CAN is like Bitcoin sympathy, so we're watching that too here. Mara, hey, what's up, Althea? Good morning, good morning. But yeah, OCGN looks alright. We're watching a few of these other ones that are showing up on the scanners, but nothing too crazy yet. The way you trade Thinkorswim paper real time is you have to deposit, I think it's like over $500 into your account. I think. Not 100% sure. I know that's how they used to do it, but I'm not 100% sure though. If you want real time paper on Thinkorswim, you need to deposit like $500 or something. Yeah, I'm looking at OCGN. It's not going to become today's ACY though, and I'll tell you why. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me check it one more time. I'm pretty sure it's not going to, though, and I'll explain why. Let me make sure I'm right when I say this. Yeah, so the reason OCGN is not going to become today's ACY is very simple. Is because the float on OCGN is 155 million. That's a very large float relative to ACY. ACY had less than 2 million in the float. OCGN has over 150 million in the float. It's not going to be like ACY. It's just not. Maybe I'm wrong. It might rip up. I don't know what it's going to do. It might go up. But it's not going to move up like ACY did. One of the ones that are more likely to be like ACY is NCTY. Now, NCTY, this one might do it if it rips up. It's got a 1.7 million float, very small float for NCTY. EBON, large float. CAN, large float. ANTE is the other one. So if anyone, so these two are the ones that are more likely to go like ACY. ANTE has a float of 1.9 million, so very small float, and NCTY. So both of these have very small floats. I'm not saying they're going to go up. I am just saying that these have very small floats similar to ACY. The reason ACY ripped like that is because it had a very small float. And so, unfortunately, OCGN just doesn't have a float like that. It's just not a small float. And so it has a much less likelihood of running up big like that. Yeah, so from the looks of it, you gotta deposit $500 and then call them and ask them to unlock real time. Yeah, no worries, Tyler. Hey, yeah, Happy New Year's to you guys as well. Happy New Year, all. Hope you guys have had a safe and happy New Year. GRNQ. And not enough volume right now. We'll have to wait and see what happens with it, but not enough volume. BNGO, still moving up. Look at BNGO here, BNGO. Now this one doesn't have a small float either, but it's ripping, so we're watching it. BNGO. It's at 520s. Hey, don't worry about it, man. You don't need to donate, bro. I appreciate it if you donate, obviously, and I'll thank you for it if you do. But you don't need to, man. If you want to donate, you hit the money sign. But like I said, I'm telling you, don't feel obligated to. You really don't need to. You know. If you want to help support me, great. I appreciate it, but you don't have to. I guess is the right word. But yeah, BNGO sitting at 515s now. OCGN. You just click the money sign if you really want to do it. The money sign underneath the chat. But like I said, you don't have to, man. And like I said, the channel, we're very comfortable. Like, we live comfortably here at this channel, you know. And I appreciate all the donations we get. You know, I really do. But again, don't feel obligated to, you know. But I appreciate the support. I appreciate the thought, regardless, you know. HOTH still here. Accept our love, bro. I do accept it. I accept y'all's love, man. But no, I appreciate it. I'm using Thinkorswim, and it's free if you live in the US. Hey, yeah. Hey, thank you for becoming a member, man. I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate the becoming a member, man. Thank you, bro. Shout out to Marine for becoming a member. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the love, brother. Welcome to the team, man. Yeah, Thinkorswim's free. Yeah, Thinkorswim doesn't cost me anything. Hey, Mark. Appreciate the love. Hey, but yeah, thank you, Maureen. Thank you, Mark, for the $3 donations. I appreciate the love, guys. I really do. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, OCGN is falling down. OCGN is falling down here. It's at 350s, 360s. Hey, guys, I will be right back. I will be right back. Do not leave. I will be right back. I'll be back in less than a minute. Less than a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, do not leave. I'm gonna run. I'll be right back. Hey, my man Mark, thank you for the $3 donation, brother. Love you all. I appreciate the $3 donation, Mark. My man, appreciate the love, guys. I really, really do. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Hey, thank you, Mareem. I appreciate the support, brother. I'll be right back. If you donate, I'll be right back. Don't leave. I'll be right back. Alright, see, I'm back. But yeah. Yeah, then the viewers dropped to 100. Oh, man. Alright. Sorry, I gotta take my medication. I forgot to take it today. Thus is what I had to go grab. I did run, man. Listen to me, I'm out of breath, man. Remember, like I said earlier, I'm old, you know? Alright. It won't let me show it. It won't let me show it, Trader T. Here, let me help you out. There you go. BEO. Is OCGN a good buy? What cap and what? You want me to check the market cap and what? Or is that a stock? CAP? No. If you want me to check the market cap, just let me know. It's very easy to check the market cap. All you have to do is you got to take the float and you multiply that by the current price. That's the market cap. Bam. I don't know why it won't let me unfreeze your link, Trader T. I'm sorry. I don't know why. That's weird. I know. I see you. I'm trying to let it work. Here, what is the video? I'll post it myself, Trader T. What is the video? Let me check it to be safe. But okay, yeah. Thinkorswim real-time data for free. Okay. Hey, what's up, Austin? Yeah, there you go. I posted it. What do I think of NIO based on technical analysis? I think 51 is good. I like 51 as a level. If we pull back to like 50, 75. As for like longer term, I think NIO looks very strong long term. Although it is kind of extended over the last year. I mean, this thing is up huge over the last year, but it doesn't look terrible. But we're watching it. I mean, as for technical levels, we're right under 51, so we are right around here. And so the next levels I would look for is at 52.50, 55s, and then the high, lifetime highs. If we're pulling back, I would look for like pullbacks to like 45 maybe. But again, it's kind of outside my wheelhouse per se, but these are the closest levels I would watch, you know, for NIO. A little bit expensive for me too. VTGN. Hey, thank you, Mareem. Hey, I appreciate the $20 super chat, brother. He says, thank you for spending time with us, and very generous man. God bless you and your family. Hey, thank you very much. You as well, brother. You as well, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Shout out to Mareem, $20 donation. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, appreciate the love. I really do. Thank you, guys. But yeah, for sure, man. Thank you for taking the time to do that for me, man. I appreciate it. You know, thank you very much. Oh, check cap Oh, now I see what y'all are saying. Y'all talking about CHEK. Just tell me the symbol. I don't know what these obscure names are for these stocks, man. Yeah, CHEK looks good. Let me see. What's the float for this thing like? Yeah, hey, I appreciate the love, guys. But yeah, CHEK, I'm looking at the float here. CHEK. Thank you, Nancy. Nancy helping me out. The float of CHEK is 42 million. So 42 million in the float. Let me see if I can find a catalyst here. No catalyst for CHEK. Check cap was granted a 180-day NASDAQ compliance extension on the 30th. I don't see anything recent after that. That's the only thing I can see for CHEK. So we'll watch it. Not bad volume. I mean, the volume's okay in pre-market. It's not terrible. We're getting good volume. We're watching the pre-market high mostly at like 86 cents as well as the 75 cent level. These two levels are mostly what we're watching here for CHEK. And then we're going to get Eric in here as well. Eric's supposed to hop on too. I thought Kyle was supposed to hop on, but I haven't heard back from him, so no worries about Kyle. Kyle, if you're listening, bro, just let me know and you can hop on too. BNGO looking good. Sorry guys, we got so many people in the chat. It's honestly hard to keep up with everybody that asks me a question. So I'm sorry about that if I can't catch it. ANTE is low float. Okay, you can hop on at 10:30. Got you, bro. Yeah, no stress. Alright, so let me get Eric in here. Alright. The purple line on my chart is the VWAP here. That's the VWAP. We got Eric in here. Alright, cool. All right, let me get the sound right. Hold on, we got Eric in here. Let me get the sound right real quick. Hey, what's up, Eric? Hold on 1 second. Fix this. Alright. Alright, we should be good. Say something. Test, test. Yo, Eric, you there, bro?
Can you hear me?
Now I can. Oh, wait. Hey, what's up? Hey, you there? Sorry, I was muted. You there, bro?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. There we go.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. And you can hear me fine?
Yeah, so let me see.
Okay,
Whoa.
cool.
Actually, hold on. We just got another big donation, bro. He just said, I want to say a huge thank you to your pal. I've been watching Blaze Capital for ages, and don't get me wrong, I love watching them for entertainment. However, I was watching you now for 4 weeks and turned 15K into 274K, so thank you.
What? Wow.
That's
Damn.
crazy. I don't know, what is this, what's the currency? Is that,
I'm looking it up.
yeah. But yeah, thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much, man. Let me look up. Regardless of how much it is, I really appreciate it. But yeah, thank you very much, man. Happy to listen. Like I said, I'm happy to be here and be like a resource and community for traders. So if you're learning from us, you know, I appreciate that. Let me see. So this would be $66. Hey, man, thank you very much. Or no, wait.
I think that's the pound.
Yeah.
Right?
Pound sterling. Yes. Or no. Somebody help me out. I'm looking it up. It says 66.73 US dollars. So, hey, that's a lot, man. Hey, thank you, brother. Appreciate the support, man. Thank you very much. Hey, listen, we're already green today, you know, so I appreciate the love, man. I really do. Thank you very much. And sorry I was a little bit late, but yeah, that's awesome, brother. Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much, Michael. You're the truth. So, thank you, man. Alright, so hold on. Hey, we got 622 people here already, guys. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let me read my disclaimer for Eric real quick, and then we'll see what Eric's up to. Hold on, Eric, my bad, bro. Let me see. I know I wrote this down. Okay, so before we begin, do you, Eric Green, give me permission to use your audio and video for this live stream on YouTube, and also agree not to say anything whatsoever that goes against the community guidelines on YouTube?
Oh yeah.
Do you agree?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Alright, guys. So what's up, Eric? How you been, man?
Pretty good, pretty good. I'm ready to start trading, dude. I don't like long weekends, so.
Bro, it's been so long since I've seen you.
It feels like forever.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We hate consent. Hey, doesn't everybody? What's up, James? You guys know, y'all can ask Mitch or anybody I've worked with business-wise. I am obsessive about risk. I will do it to everybody. I don't care how much I trust them, you know. So it's nothing against Eric at all. I do it to literally everybody that comes on the stream. But yeah, man, long weekend. 4 days, bro. 4 days, bro. Honestly, I didn't even post a video or anything this weekend, so like I felt kind of bad, you know, because like I didn't do anything. I didn't post a video. I didn't live stream. I thought about live streaming like a strategy lesson yesterday, but like live streaming strategy lessons just don't get the same type of views, and so I didn't want it to hurt my views. So.
Yeah. Welcome to the club, man. The no content club. That's where I'm at.
It's been 2 weeks, bro. 2 weeks since I put out a video. But again,
wait,
like,
dude, are you kidding me? Are you serious?
It's been well, I've live streamed every day during the week, and so it's not the channel's been active, and we've been getting great views for the live stream. But it's been 2 weeks since I uploaded a video. You know.
I was about to say, because even for me, it's only been 11 days. So
Yes.
well, only, but you know,
it
you're
goes
actually
back
a little bit longer than me now.
Yeah, man. It just takes so long to do those videos, bro. So long, man. And the latest one I'm doing is a back testing video, so they'll take even longer. But I think those are.
Oh yeah, because you go back and do the like on demand to
Yeah.
test it out. Yeah.
Yeah. So just testing those back testing ones takes hours, and then it takes more hours once you gotta edit it. You know. All right. So let me catch back up in the chat. The summer. Hey, yeah, Tiny, you can hop on. Sorry, let me catch back up in the chat. Yeah, the weekend was forever. Yeah, Sterling. Yeah, for sure. Alright. Bingo. 645. Yeah, we got a bunch of people here. yeah, last week we hit like 800 something people here, so crazy numbers. What are you watching today though, Eric?
Right now, I have BNGO pulled up, and then I'm looking for more stuff.
Yeah, BNGO, the small float ones, so the ones that have the potential, like I know everybody's looking for the next like ACY and stuff like that. The ones that actually have the potential are ANTE, just because the float is small. You know, these are both stocks that have less than 2 million in the float, just like ACY did. And so we got like ANTE, and the other one is NCTY. So ANTE and NCTY are the smallest floats we have on our list today. BNGO actually is a pretty large float. Same thing with OCGN, large float as well. Both of these have like 100 and something million in the float. And yeah, I know we have like Hoth pushing up some, but it's actually pulling back now, so we'll watch that. We've got like EBON. We've got CAN, which is the big sympathy moves today are Bitcoin related, just because Bitcoin's up to like 32,000 a coin or close to it.
Damn.
Yeah, so they're making big moves too.
All right, so I think I'm gonna put BNGO and ANTE as my main two watches.
Yeah, see, I've already made a little bit of money on ANTE today, just off of a little scalp earlier in pre-market. And dude, I'm telling you, man, my pre-market trading has been more consistent than my pre-market trading has ever been. So I'm excited for it. Look at BNGO pushing up to 520. And then CEI, an oil energy related stock. CEI sitting at 1 now, but not the best volume, to be honest. Something's going on with UAVS as well. Look at UAVS. Whoa. Look at UAVS, guys. UAVS is being very strange. It had a big push down. I gotta look at the catalyst for this. UAVS. Look at that. That's weird. Hey, we got over 700 people here already before the opening bell, guys. We got 4 minutes. Hey, let's do it. Alright, so this is a 6.375 million direct offering, or registered direct offering. So this is an offering. What's the price?
On UAVS?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's an offering. It says they announced the pricing, but I don't see the price. Oh well. It's an offering. So that's what's going on with it. I think you have to deposit money, Sufine. I would Google that though. Okay, gotcha. You can't read this.
Sufine, I think that on Thinkorswim you need to deposit like $400 or $500.
Yeah.
But one thing you could do is you could call and just tell them you're trying to like demo the platform, and you can get data for like that.
Yeah, I think it's like 500. I think you have to deposit 500. And I had it before they required that, but they changed that in the last few years. Because like I remember I look at CIDM as well. I remember I traded on Thinkorswim and like unlocked it, but then I took everything out of Thinkorswim, so I only had like $10, but I still had real time. And so I think you just have to deposit it at one point in time. I don't think it necessarily has to stay in your account, but I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. Hey guys, we got 2 minutes before the opening bell. Guys, let's do this. Remember, like I said, we're not investment professionals. Be careful at the opening bell. Let's try to make some money today. We are not giving out stock picks. We are not giving recommendations to buy. We might trade some of these ourselves or give you our own subjective trade idea, but these are not recommendations to buy. We are purely just entertainment here at this channel. And if you appreciate free content like this, where we don't sell a service ourselves or a course ourselves, and we're just a free resource for traders, hit the subscribe button. We definitely appreciate it. We've got over 800 people here already before the opening bell. Can we break 1,000 people today on this live stream? I would really love to break 1,000 people today on this live stream. Maybe I'm shooting a little bit too high there, but hey, you know, we're trying.
I'm really liking BNGO right now. I'm gonna definitely be watching that out of open.
Yeah, this one's down to... I like 520s. 520s confirmed a few times. 520, 525s. Like, that doesn't look bad. But yeah, having so many people here, like, I never used to get nervous in my streams, but man, dude, I got like 1,000 people here, bro. Like, a little, getting my nerves going a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't affect my trading.
Yeah.
1,000 people, man, that's crazy. Hey, y'all hit the subscribe button, though, if y'all are here. Alright. And so, yeah, my main watch is BNGO and ANTE.
5 seconds.
Oh, man. I'm slacking. There's the bell, guys. Let's do this.
BNGO dropping.
Yeah, I see OCGN dropping as well. CAN dropping. Looking at a SMTX.
It tested 5 and held. Retesting, and it's gonna break this time.
Yeah, look at ANTE starting to push up. There's 305s for ANTE. ANTE pushing up. It's at 310 roughly. So we're getting some volume coming in. For me to trade it, I need it over the VWAP. So we got 880, 890 people in here. That does break the record for the most people we've ever had on this channel in a live stream. So appreciate the love, guys. Let's keep breaking records. OCGN is dropping us down to 293s. 293s. Look at BNGO. It might actually do a red to green move over 525s. I think that's the level you talked about too, Eric, huh?
And ANTE is breaking VWAP, or
Yeah,
pushing VWAP.
CAN is starting to push up as well. CAN. So yeah, so for me to want to buy ANTE again, it needs to get over 320s and then hold it as support as well as the VWAP. But look at CAN as well. CAN. There's 7s. Struggling. It needs to get over the VWAP for me as well. The VWAP might act as a resistance level. EBON. Look at EBON, guys. EBON is at 830s. So looking strong. OCGN just dumped down here. Wow. Big drop for OCGN. ANTE's battling the VWAP now. There goes CAN. There goes ANTE rejecting big here. ANTE rejecting big. Hoth is falling down too. The only one that I see that's actually looking solid is CAN. Look at CAN and CHEK. Now, both of these need to get over the VWAP for me. CHEK is a little bit more interesting because it is already above the VWAP and it's pushing towards that 86-cent pre-market high. Now, I don't know what I want to do with it, but we're all watching CHEK.
I took a quick scalp on ANTE, but I only got a partial fill, unfortunately. It was 4 cents, but I only got filled 1 out of my 1,000 shares, or 100 out of my 1,000 shares.
Oh, my bad, guys. I forgot to change the scanners. Here you go. There we go. Sorry, team. My fault. Hey, can we break 900 people here? We got up to 899. Can we break 900 people here, guys? Look at CAN. CAN is still ripping up. CHEK pulling back here. I don't hate. I might buy a little bit here.
BNGO new low.
Alright, we are in with 100 shares of CHEK. 100 shares. 75 cents as a risk, so pretty small. And I might add some more to this, get into a few more. We're trying. Alright, we're back in with 300 shares. Alright, just trying to get over 80s. We're in 300 shares of CHEK. Trying to get over. There's 8s. Trying.
BNGO is flushing very, very hard.
Yeah, BNGO is ripping down. Still watching ANTE, and I'm in a small trade on CHEK with 300 shares on CHEK. I just want to see if we could rip up here and break the 80 cents level. It's struggling to get over it. There's 80 cents. We broke 80s. Alright, we just got out of half. We're going to hold this last 150 shares, see if we can push up, break 86 cents. Hey, we're at 924 people here, guys. Hit that subscribe button. We do this live every single day. Alright, so we're starting to push up on CHEK. Trying.
Watching ANTE too. I want to see if it pushes new hive day.
We're going to get out another half there just to protect it, and we'll let the last little 75 shares work here. Hey, thank you for that 35 ZAR donation. Thank you very much, man. Give me 1 second, and yeah, we'll talk about that. I got you. Hey, I appreciate that, man. But yeah, give me like 1 second, and I got you, bro. We'll talk about it. Alright, we're gonna get out here. $5 bill. We'll take it for CHEK. Could have been a lot more, but we'll take it. Alright, so now that I'm out of this trade for CHEK, little bitty baby trade, but hey, we'll take the green. 2 green trades today. No losses yet. But yeah, for ANTE still trying. But as for any resources for people new to penny stocks, demo, minimum broker, and education. Okay, so here's the thing, right? You're going to find a large majority of penny stock trading content available for free. You're going to have a certain percentage of people in the penny stock niche that are trying to sell you extremely expensive courses. I'm not saying you shouldn't buy those courses, but I'm just saying they're going to be really expensive, and a lot of free trading content, or a lot of trading content as a whole, is already available for free on the internet. There's no super secret strategy that people don't know about. There's not really much super secret content that people know about because we're on the internet. You're going to be able to find a large majority of it available for free on the internet as it is. And so I would just Google and YouTube it up, Google it up, learn technical analysis first. Understand that penny stocks are very risky, but you can make money with them, but it's going to take a while to get profitable. It's not going to be something that you're just going to make money with next month and pay your bills with. For most people, it's going to take at least a year to really learn. And so be patient, take it slow, and the best advice I can give you is just to trade very small in the beginning, because that way you can get the reps in and really learn how to trade without destroying your account like a lot of new traders do by trading too large in the beginning. So I hope that makes sense. ANTE pushing up. Oh, let's watch it break 330s. Like I said, ANTE has less than 2 million in the float. And so if we're going to have a crazy mover today, it might be ANTE, it might not, but it might be ANTE as well. Alright, so watch ANTE here. Remember, guys, be careful. I've made some with this. OCGN is reversing big. Look at OCGN here, guys. Wow. OCGN over 350s. It needs to get over 350 and then hold over the VWAP for me to want to get involved with it. But it doesn't look bad. Did I get out of CHEK at the right time? Yeah, and this is why I scalp. I mean, this is why I never hold these moves like that. Wow.
What are you looking at?
So I was riding a CHEK and I got out at like 85 cents and it dumped down. Or I got out at like 84 cents and it dumped down at like 84 cents. And so I got out at exactly the highs there, and some type of big trader jumped in because that thing just ripped down after I exited that thing, man. That's crazy. Look at CHEK here. Like, look at this. So I got out exactly at these highs here. So very, very lucky. I'd love to pretend it's skill, but I think I just got really lucky. BNGO, though, is starting to fight its way back. It's over.
Yeah, it had a huge bounce. Huge bounce.
So this one started to look a little bit more interesting to me. Right, and I'm not saying that if you're a beginner you can't make money. I'm saying that those are outliers and you shouldn't expect to. Most people are going to lose in the beginning. And I'm not saying you can't make money in the beginning. Obviously, I'm just saying I wouldn't expect to. I wouldn't have that expectation, because that's going to cause people to trade too large. And first thing they need to do is really put the reps in and learn. ANTE, rip it over these highs. Yep. So yeah, there goes ANTE ripping up big. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and the reason most new traders aren't going to be successful is because, like I said, a lot of the time, trading's about conditioning, right? It's about repetition. I say it over and over again because it's true, but it's about repetition. It's about conditioning. You just got to do the right things over and over again. And one of the reasons it's so hard to be successful in the beginning is because you just don't have the experience to really repeat it enough to learn how to do it correctly. Now, like I said, there are outliers. Some people do well in the beginning, but I wouldn't bet on that. You know what I mean? It's gonna take at least 6 months, I would say, for most people to really click in trading. ANTE, guys, ANTE. Now, like I said, this is a very small float, so with that small float comes a lot of risk. But if it pulls back to like 320s, I might get into a very small dip buy on ANTE, maybe. I'm also looking at BNGO. BNGO is at 340s, or BNGO is at 490s.
Here's the flush on ANTE.
Yep. Let's see what kind of size.
Damn. I tried to get in there at 332, no fill.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get in with 25 shares here. I'm keeping it very small because the risk is just crazy on these. They can dump down fast. So I'm in with 25 shares. Let me see if we bounce at like that VWAP 3 level, but there's 350s. Let's see if we start to rip up and break highs here. There's 350. Now we're gonna get out here. So we made a little bit on it, a little scalp, nothing to like $1 or $2, but we'll think about it again here. And like I said, we got the dip. If you guys heard me, I talked about the dip to the VWAP, and we got it. It just it happened a little bit too fast. Look at that down wick. So right, here's 350s. Try with like 40 shares, maybe get up a little bit. I'm watching it. I got out at like 345, so we're right around where I got out. And I don't mind jumping back into it if we get some strength coming in, but we got to watch it closely here. 46s. All right, we're in with 50 or 40 shares now. We just want to see it break over 350 and hold. There's 50s. There's 51s, 55s. There we go. We're gonna get out half here. 20 shares. We might be getting halted right now. Actually, I'm gonna get out here. I don't want to risk that. So yeah, we scalped a little move. We'll add some back to it if we want. We're back in with 20 shares. Ooh, big drop.
Very volatile.
Yeah. 350 is the line in the sand for me. I just want to see if it'll break 360 and then get halted maybe. That's what I'm not getting my hopes up too much about it. We're gonna get out there. All right, so we made some money on it, but very risky, guys. And I hope you guys see how risky this is and why I'm approaching it very, very lightly with my trading.
Apparently, Weeble is no longer working.
Weeble's out?
Yeah, that's what chat's saying.
Yeah, I mean, that sucks. Yeah, I can never really day trade on Weeble as a whole. I like Weeble, and I think it's good for swing trading, you know, and stuff like that. I can never day trade on it, though. I never have. And like I said, guys, if you guys remember me talking this morning, we had a few people, you know, talking about what the potential for some of these stocks were, and I remember specifically bringing up ANTE, saying this one does have the potential to run, and that it has. It's run up pretty big, about $1 per share, all, you know, in the first 15 minutes today. And the reason, a good lesson for this, guys, is that the float is very small for ANTE. It's a very small float, so it has more range, more potential, but ultimately more risk that comes with it. But OCGN's trying still, though. Icon, look at ICON. ICON is at 140s, guys. ICON at 140s here. HOFV, I don't know what the float is for HOFV, but it's trying. And look at OCGN. OCGN is trying to get over 350. Alright, so Weeble's working. I'm using it right now, so a few people say Weeble's okay. Yeah, it's rough though. Alright, so we're watching OCGN here. Look at XNET. XNET starting to rip. I'm still looking at like ANTE here. It's back up to 350s for ANTE. So we're holding really nicely at the VWAP there, and can y'all hear my computer? My computer is working today, man. Probably all these charts up. I don't know about checking the float on Thinkorswim.
Yeah, I don't think you can do it, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's just crazy, you know. ISIG, I believe was a wasn't this the reverse split? Yeah, so this was the 1 to 7 or 1 for 7 reverse split for ISIG, but now it's ripping up big here. Is it halted? It is. So ISIG is halted, guys. That's a weird move after the reverse split.
Nice little flush on ANTE, $20 scalp.
Nice.
Flushed below my entry after I sold almost immediately.
Yeah.
Definitely glad I took a very quick trade on that.
Yeah, a little bit of, you know, a little bit of crazy open so far for ANTE. Watching it at 320, see if it bounces, but it's underneath the VWAP now. I'd be careful. 320s is where I would watch this to see if it holds here.
Feels weak.
Yeah.
To me. Will we see another leg down?
Yeah, looking at ISR. AEZS is making some moves. I'm pivoting up to OCGN.
Here's the next leg down.
Yeah, now it's looking weak. Y'all be careful.
I didn't get my fill there. I had an order at 306. Now it's all the way back down again. It had a really nice bounce off 306. Would have been like a $30 to $50 trade.
Yeah, for me, I can't mess with that right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too scary for me. OCGN, it's building up some, you know, support here at 330s. We're gonna watch it. A little bit of a cup and handle style play already. I think the better dip buy. I think a few people were calling it out too, but the good dip buy was at 320. Now we got another one, little mini one here, but the VWAP's right above us, which is worrying me for it. I'm also still watching BNGO. We also have HOFV, which is kind of ripping up, looking okay. HOFV, although the range is pretty small. I don't know what the float is there. NCTY. Now NCTY, I believe this one Yeah, so this one's a very small float too. Look at NCTY. It's at 650s, guys. 650s. This is a very small float. It's less than 2 million in this one's as well. And so it's sitting, breaking highs here now. Y'all be careful with it, but it might have some momentum.
Man, that large drop from 640s down to 550 from this morning scares me.
Oh, bro.
If that happened when I was in, I would cry, dude.
Yeah. Well, it's just a big trader. Some
Yeah.
big boy trader. It just unloaded right there, which means that they're trading it, which is what, you know, I gotta be careful.
Yeah, very, very careful. I might just stop looking at it because I don't know. I would be so sad if I got caught in something like that.
Yeah, me too. A few people talking about JAGX, and yeah, they're right. My bad, I'm missing JAGX here. Look at JAGX, guys. It's up to over $1, broke pre-market highs, up to 106 now for JAGX. Maybe a pullback to 1 might be interesting for it, but honestly, like I said, NCTY ripping up here. I'm scared to trade this one now, though, to be honest, because this is scary.
The NCTY or different one?
NCTY.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I could dip by it at 640s, but and like use a 620 risk, so that's not too bad, I guess. What kind of share size do I want to take? There's 640.
Massive flush on BNGO. I bought the bottom and then sold for like a 2-cent profit like an idiot.
On BNGO?
Yeah, I bought the like exact bottom. I was in at 475, and then I sold at 477 instead of just waiting like half a second.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean it's still 2-cent, but it could have been just another like way better trade.
Yeah, so I was thinking about getting in at 640 here for NCTY, and I'm glad I didn't, because that looks weak now. JAGX did pull back to that $1 level. You know, we'll try it. We're in with $1 on JAGX. We'll see if we can catch it. But NCTY breaking down here pretty quick. Look at CHEK is starting to get some volume and rebounding here. CHEK. We're gonna jump in with 200 shares of CHEK here, or not CHEK, sorry, JAGX. But yeah, look at CHEK, look at EBON. ISIG might be opening. Yeah, ISIG is just weird, man. Very little volume, but just getting halted, and after a reverse split, just being a little weird for ISIG. I don't know if I can mess with that. Alright, so here's a pullback in JAGX here. Pull back to 1, and we can try to let it bounce at 1. I'm hoping it does, but if it can't, we're just going to bail out for a small loss. Ooh, there's 1. Look at ISR. Yeah, ISIG is halted again. Weird. ISR's trying. We got out for like a 550 loss here, and it might push back up for JAGX, but I'm just not really wanting to mess with it at this point in time. Not really my style, and that's the first loss I've taken today. Let's see what my P&L is looking like. Yeah, I mean, we're still green. Solid green, but Started to slow down a little bit too much. It might move back up, but I'm not really loving that one right now. I'm still looking at OCGN. Still looking at OCGN, see if it can try to break over this VWAP resistance at 350. BNGO's falling down. ISR's ripping up, so we got that. Look at CHEK. It's starting to get some volume coming in, CHEK. But we still got a long ways to go for me to really want to get interested in this one. We've got SNSS. What do you guys see right now? Let me know, chat.
Right now I'm still watching just ANTE, but I'm not really interested in any like ideas right now with it.
Yeah. I'm using Thinkorswim. Guys, that sucks, Austin. Sorry to hear that, brother. Try your phone app, maybe. Try your phone or your desktop app. That's what I would do if I was messing with it. JAGX pushback over the PM high. Alright, so here goes CHEK. What about NCTY? Did it just dump down? No, so NCTY is actually getting some movement coming in. It fell down pretty deep, but now that it's back over the VWAP, I don't hate this. It's just such a risky trade. It's gonna pull back to 620. I'll buy it. 630. That's close enough. Alright, we're in with 25 shares of this one. 25 shares of NCTY here. Let's see if we get over like 640s. There's 640s. Nice. 650s. So we hold now. 651s, 55s. Nice. Alright, we just got out. Scalping a little $5 bill. We might add some more here. Want to pull back to 640 if we hold. Alright, there's 640s. Man, I talked about the 640 pullback. Here it is. Do I want to take it again, though? I think I do. Or I just freezing up here on it? I think I'm just going to wait. That's the 640 pullback. There's the pop. I literally just froze there. My bad. It might rip, it might not though, but it's just so risky. I think I need to question the trades I want to take on it there. They're 650s. I'm gonna get up to try to take a little bit larger size here. Yeah, should have taken my own ideas. I called the 640 pullback, and we pulled back exactly down to the very cent of 640, and now we're breaking highs. There's the rip up in NCTY. Called it out, just didn't take my own advice. Everybody make fun of me, you know. I deserve it. I deserve it. Yeah.
Everybody point and laugh.
Yeah, everybody point and laugh now. Do it now. Yeah. I was really thinking about scaling up in size on that one too, but ooh, look at that dump. And see, this is what I'm worried about with these trades. Hey, here's 640s again. Yeah, this is some big trader. This is a big trader right here. I don't know who it is, but it's a large trader.
It's me.
Yeah.
I'm unloading the position.
Look at that drop, bro. Yeah, you know, 50-cent drop in like 10 seconds.
Yep. And then followed by an amazing pushback up. Very, very volatile.
Nah, that's plausible. Who? I'm just trying to get filled right now, Tyler, is all it was. You'll see me market a lot just because I scalp a lot. And so sure, I could get into the bid and ask. And I don't really recommend getting in the bid on the ask. Or I don't even recommend using a market order. It's just a habit I've gotten myself into, to be honest. I think you should probably always use limit orders. It just depends. And sometimes you'll see me, like, a lot of the time I might use like a bid or the ask buy to try to get filled. And then it's when I'm exiting is when I'll usually use market orders. But sometimes I'll use it for both. JAGX faked me out, man. Look, there it is. Kind of hurts a little bit. BTBT ripping. NCTY. Yeah, I mean, NCTY is very volatile. It's like I told you guys. Like I told you guys earlier today, like somebody was asking me, is OCGN going to be the next NCY or ACY? And I remember saying NCTY, and what was the other one? The other one was ANTE. Probably have a better shot. And the reason these are moving like this is because the float is small. And this is the importance of small floats, team. This is why having a small float is important. Is because with a small float, you get big moves. Although there is more risk that comes with it. I'm still kind of looking at BNGO here. NCTY is at the top of everybody's list right now, though. Yeah, if you guys are calling out stocks, just say the symbol. I'm not going to know the name of the actual company, to be honest. ZOM? Yeah, ZOM's ripping. NCTY is pushing up towards 7, though, guys. And yeah, ZOM. Making big rips. It's up to 28, 29 cents. Alright, so we got some strength coming in here. Over 7 looks interesting for NCTY, although it might rip and then just dump down. We'll see, though. CHEK. Guys, look at CHEK. CHEK is starting to fight its way back up. It's up to 82 cents. 83 cents. Here goes NCTY. Up to 690s. Like I said, let's watch 7. Here's 7. There's 7s. Alright, let's see if it dumps down like I talked about. So we hit 7. Let's see if we drop. Watching the level 2. Orders building up. Hey. CHEK, guys. Look at CHEK. You know what? We're going to buy a little fun little share here for CHEK. Little 100 shares here. We can ride this thing up. There's 85s. Alright, we got a half of the position there for CHEK. Holding 50 shares left. And we're going to get out there. Alright, so we just scalped a little bit on CHEK. I saw the momentum start to come in with volume, and so we got in right around the high of the day break. Maybe I exited a little bit too late because I think this one might start to make the push towards the whole dollar of 1. But hey, if this one pulls back to 86 or 85 cents, it might look good. BNGO started to head back
BNGO
up.
broke VWAP. That's what I was watching. Yeah, BNGO broke VWAP.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at too. Yeah, BNGO, guys. BNGO is starting to head back up as well. Look at this.
Wow. Oh my god.
Yeah. Look at it now. Whoa.
That was a big move.
Yeah. Honestly, the market's been. I've been loving the market. Honestly, the last few months, man. NIO, ANTE. Yeah, ANTE is starting to move. It's still got to get over the VWAP. The VWAP's at like 820 or at 325s for ANTE. It's still got to get over there. Yeah, I was kind of waiting for CHEK to pull back to like 86 cents to see if it could start to test, but it just didn't. But we're up today. We've had only one loss today. 4 wins, 1 loss. So we are hitting 80% accuracy today so far. Yeah, although they're small trades, they're still pretty green. Alright, so here's the pullback on BNGO that's interesting. This pullback to 520. I think if it pulls back and holds, it's going to be really strong. 525, 520s. CHEK is pulling back to that level. That's the level I wanted, to be honest. Right, we're in CHEK with 100 shares again. So we get a pop up.
NCTY is flushing very, very hard.
NCTY? Whoa, yeah, it's on a 6. Wow. Yeah. I see that.
I wonder what the halt level is. I gotta be careful.
Yeah, y'all be careful with those. Yep, we're up at the 90 cents. Alright, we're gonna get out half. I know maybe some people might be calling me a wimp on that last one. I just don't feel like holding 100 shares through this for CHEK. I would rather just hold 50. And you know, we're gonna hold this 50 shares to see if it continues ripping. But yeah, look at
BNGO.
Yeah, BNGO. It bounced at 520s, man. I should have stuck with my plan. CHEK just was tempting as this pullback happened, but it looks
There we go. NCTY halted.
Whew. And this is the worry you gotta get into, man. NCTY, very shady move.
Yeah, definitely. I did trade it on the way down, but I only made like $7, so it's kind of not all that great.
Yeah. All right, so we got out of this one on CHEK about break even. We'll take that. We're fine. BNGO pushing up, making moves. 560 is interesting. But man, we did hold 520. I should have dip bought it, man. But yeah, look at NCTY, guys. What a shady move here.
Yeah, you gotta be very careful with NCTY.
Right, and this is the issue with low floaters, like small float, like specifically less than like 3 million. You get a stock that has less than 3 million in the float, you're gonna have big emotional swings up and down. It's gonna be very, very risky, and it's something where you gotta be very careful because this type of stuff can happen to where you can just get some big flushes down. You get halted. Who knows when this thing's gonna resume? Let's see, it was halted at 9:06. If it's a 5-minute halt, we'll resume at 9:11, and we'll see. But yeah, shady. Good luck if you're stuck in it.
Caitlin asked if I was shorting it. I wasn't. I actually played a bungee pullback on one of the red candles. It was very, very carefully executed because I knew that there was a lot of risk on it. But I mean, it was a very small gain overall, though. Just not very worth it in my opinion. The amount of risk I assumed on if I took that trade wrong was not worth the $7 I made from trading it. Because if I took that trade wrong, I could have lost a lot more than $7.
All right, so we are in BNGO here with 50 shares. Just a little pullback. We got the 520 pullback, which it looks like it's going to do us okay, or it did. There's 36, 37s, 38s. There we go. I'm gonna take half off there just to protect the trade on BNGO and try to ride it up for a 550 test. Maybe hold the rest break even. See if it works. Alright, there's 53s. There we go. 44s, 45s. Yeah, we're out. We made a little bit. We'll add some more if we start to see some momentum coming in here. Yeah, we do. We're at 24, 5 shares. See if we can add some more. There's 440s. $540s. There we go. Alright, we're in with 50 shares again. There's 45s. There's the momentum. Taking another half off there at 550s. Big rejection at 5. Yeah, we're gonna get out there. Alright, so we made a little bit. And I hope you guys can see how it quickly adds up. We're just scalping in and out of these. And yeah, we're up almost $30 just scalping these little small moves.
Watching BNGO flush.
Yeah, glad I got out just now when I did. I was kind of scalping over and over again the tops, back and forth, back and forth. What's the futures market like today? Man, the SPY is just getting hammered.
Man, it's not giving me a big enough bungee.
Alright, I'm in one trade in futures, break even right now. Trying to catch the breakdown, which is what we just got. Come on, get me out. Alright, we're out. So we just made $37.50 in the futures market, scalping this low of the day break in the SPY. So we hopped in a futures trade, made about $40 real quick there in the futures market. Here's a pullback to 520s on BNGO. I think we might pull back to the VWAP, but maybe I'm wrong.
I caught a bungee pullback on BNGO right there. I bought in at 518. And then I used a market order to get out, so it unfortunately only filled me 2 cents above my entry for $20 profit. But still just a nice little trade to get the ball rolling.
Do you think warrior trading? No, I think that I've been streaming before warrior trading ever started streaming. You know what I mean? Like, my channel has been streaming for years before he ever even started streaming, and so by that logic, my channel would have grown when he wasn't streaming, you know, for years before. YouTube's just been recommending my channel more, to be honest. This is the reason it's growing. Looking into the analytics, YouTube has been recommending it far more. So thank you, YouTube. YouTube knows who the truth is over here in the day trading world. You know? Wait, what did you say? You said you got into one on BNGO Air?
Yeah, on the 9/11 candle.
Nice.
Well, I guess if you're to different time zone. I think you are central. We did talk about this. You are central.
Yeah, we're central. Yeah,
Yeah, the 9/11 candle. I bought in at 518, and then on my P&L, I was up $100, and then I used a market order to get out, and then it filled me only 2 cents above my entry for a $20 profit. But, I mean, even so, $20 is $20. I can't complain too much.
Yeah, for sure. Look at ANTE, guys. ANTE starting to move up.
ANTE?
Yep. And this is a low floater,
nice.
less than 2 million.
I like it.
Yeah, less than 2 million there. But yeah, like the channel as a whole, somebody said, don't get it twisted, John is the people's trader, bro. Yeah, hey, listen, you know, I appreciate the support. I really do. Y'all hit the subscribe button. Talking about the People's Trader. Hit the subscribe button. You know you want to. Everybody does it. Hit the subscribe button. Do it now. I gotta get a shirt that says everybody
Do it
does
now.
and then a subscribe button. You know.
The do it now part too. Yeah.
Yeah. Do it now. Everybody does it. Going back, like I said, go back to the 90s Dare commercials. If you're old, you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, everybody's doing it. Just try it one time. You know.
You'll be hooked. Just keep on liking the button.
Right.
Or hitting the like button.
Yeah. Yeah. So like,
hey,
bingo. I talked about
the spam.
What's up?
Yeah, the spam. When to?
Oh, chill out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop spamming, bro. You're ruining the chat. Yeah, you can come on whenever you want, Kyle. You ready, bro? Yeah, I mean, true. Like I said, bro, I've been doing this for months now. And so I'm scalping, man. I'm scalping. I do have a mental stop loss, and everybody's different. If you think you have to trade one specific way, you're probably naive to trading. I know a lot of people that prefer, it's really a hotly debated topic on whether you should use mental stops or actual physical stops. I prefer mental stops, mostly just because I'm scalping, and it doesn't make much sense because by the time I would set a stop loss, the move would be basically done. And so I don't think scalping really should use stop losses for scalping, although everybody's a little bit different. But saying that I'm just not a profitable trader because I don't set a stop loss is just such a naive statement. And so, yeah, I mean, like I said, it's all love. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying I definitely disagree. I think scalpers most of the time are going to use mental stops just based off of the time it takes to set stop losses and stuff like that. I guess you could set hotkeys up with it. But the point is, I've ended green every day over the last 4.5 weeks, really, at this point in time. And so, sure, do I take losses sometimes? Sure. But I also win sometimes, or I also win every day most of the time for the last 4 weeks. And so I think that's a decent enough sample size to look at it, but maybe you're right, and maybe I'll just lose my account one day, and, you know, I guess we'll see.
Kyle, check out your Discord DMs. I sent you a link to join the Zoom.
Hey, yeah, y'all go check out Eric's channel as well, guys. Eric has a free day trading channel as well. Y'all check it out. He's got some great, really dope free videos. His name is Eric Green. He's got a great free channel for traders. Y'all go subscribe to him. We'll consider it a favor if you sub to him. And I'll post this link real quick right now. Like I said, Eric trades with a big boy account. Very profitable scalper as well.
BNGO having good moves still.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I invest as well, man. I mean, I have an IRA, and so I invest as well. I do a lot of different stuff. This is just day trading, and if I can make, you know, $15, $20, $30 a day and grow my day trading account as I'm building this system, as well as invest and do everything else, then I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Sure, I think, is investing going to be a safer, more consistently profitable way to trade? Absolutely. The single most effective form of investing and trading as a whole is Warren Buffett's value investing. But if you get good at day trading and you know how to day trade and you've done it for years and you can build up a system, then it can be incredibly profitable as well, which is really what I'm doing right now anyway.
Which, when we get Kyle on the stream, he can be the example.
Yeah.
You know.
Listen,
Yeah.
so yeah, the guy we're about to bring on the stream, his name is Kyle. He really good trader, trades a big account, tries to make thousands of dollars a day, gets into thousands of trades per day as a scalper, and so he can kind of verify day trading is profitable. Let me let him in real quick. Yo, what's up, Kyle? You there, bro? Testing 1 2, Kyle. You there, bro? Let's see. All right, so he doesn't have a mic. There he goes. He's getting his mic set up.
Hey,
Oh.
Hey, whoa. Yeah, what's up, man? What's up, Kyle? You there, bro?
yeah. I can hear you, guy.
Oh no, that's
your
loud.
Your mic is super fuzzy, brother. Your mic is super fuzzy, man. What kind of mic you got, Kyle?
I got the Shure It's supposed to be MV7.
Okay. Oh, it's not that bad. It's a little bit better now. Move it a little bit farther away is what I would do.
Yeah. I was super close to it, I guess.
Yeah. This is good. This is fine. Okay, so Kyle, real quick, I do this to everybody. Before we begin, do you, Kyle, give me your permission to use your audio and video for this stream on YouTube, and also agree not to say anything whatsoever that goes against the community guidelines of YouTube? Do you agree?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, cool. What's up, Kyle? What's up, brother?
Doing good, dude. So the thing is, I just got a note from TD Ameritrade. They do not want to do business with me anymore. They literally kicked me off the platform. It's crazy. Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, I was able to trade for like 10 minutes at the market open, and all of a sudden I tried to place an order, and it would not go through. I called them and asked, and they say, let me check, and they say that, the management team decide not to do business with you anymore.
Wow.
I guess.
You're too profitable, bro. You were too profitable, man. That's crazy.
Dude, I did not know, because the thing is, before that, I got like couple notice of them. What is it called? Couple notice of them tell me that I had to trade less, otherwise they could kick me. So yeah, I literally just So I've been trading on Cobra account today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cobra's got good shorts too. I've heard great things about Cobra. My man, two-way trader, trades on Cobra, and he said that they have great shorts. If he's been using Cobra, but the only issue with Cobra is commissions. But if you're trading big, it might be okay. But man, that's crazy. They kicked you out.
Actually, honestly, the commission doesn't play a big part, because what is it called? I place my order on the bid and sell my order on the ask. I mean, if I add liquidity to the market, they would not basically charge me commission, because I got ENC, which is the rebate fee. Every time you place an order, you got 0.002 cent back. When you actually the commission is actually less than that, which is they charge you only 0.0015 per share. So I actually make money sometimes.
Yeah, you make money. That's
it's
crazy.
just like I do not like the platform as much as Thinkorswim.
Yeah,
that's the only reason.
Yeah, and that's kind of with me too. Like with Thinkorswim is the platform I learned on. So it's the platform that when I analyze charts, I'm going to be the most effective analyzing them on Thinkorswim, just because that's what I've been conditioned to analyze, you know. But that's crazy, man. So you basically a spread trader. That makes sense. So you trade the spreads, which is a very profitable way to trade too. But that's crazy, man. That Thinkorswim kicked you off, bro. That's crazy, man. Sorry to hear that,
I'm
bro.
surprised too, because right now last couple of weeks, because I trade too much already, so I make another account under. Okay, so
you created another account.
I make another account, right? It's not, it's like for my wife or whatever, right? To trade. Yeah. So I trade on it, and they actually, so I've been getting under 400 order per day on that account, which is the minimum. Right. So I did not know why all of a sudden the new year come, and I guess they reviewed the account after the new year. They say that the management team decide not to do business with you anymore, and they did not tell me the reason why. They tried to connect me with the management team, but the management team was getting me to voicemail. Yeah. So
that's crazy, man. It's probably, I mean, they probably tracked your IP realistically, so they probably looked at your IP address maybe and figured out that
No, my other account trade fine. Like I'm on my other account right now. It's fine with trading, but I didn't understand why.
Yeah, man.
How are you doing on the day?
So on this account, 1,200 plus 400, so 1,600 plus 300 on the Cobra, so around close to 2,000 so far.
Hey.
Yeah.
Kyle's making what we all make in a month, in a day.
Yeah.
Hey, good work, man. Good work, man. Good to talk to you, man. You've been, Kyle, like I said, Kyle trades a lot. Kyle is the definition of a scalper. He trades hundreds, if not thousands of times per day, getting in and out very, very quickly. He's in our Discord, he's shown us his trade log with all the different orders on his charting. And man, that thing is littered with orders, man. So, but hey, he makes it work. He's been running.
Honestly, John, the reason I get back to trading, because like your feed literally pop up on my notification for like every day, which is like very consistent. It got motivate me. Like, dang man, he's actually stayed with it for a long time. So yeah.
Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. Like I said, trading is one of those things where if you stick with it, like most people trade, they lose a bunch of money and then they go away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so if you stick with it, you'll learn and you'll get better at it, and that's a good lesson. But
So Kyle, do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, before you deleted your videos, I saw that you used to like trade, like a couple, I think it was like a year ago or something, and then you took like a long break. What's your history with trading?
So in 2017, that's when I think when I first started out, and I did watch Sean at that time too. He only got 9 views each.
Hey Kyle, you just, hey Kyle, I can barely hear you, brother. Your volume went down a lot. Is it the same with you, Eric?
Yeah, it is the same.
Hey, is it better?
Not really. It's still pretty low. Here, I can turn it up a little bit.
Hey, I can turn on my gain. How's it now?
Talk a little bit more.
Better?
It's still pretty low. You might have to just move closer to the mic.
Okay, so I'm pretty close to the mic.
That's good right there.
That's better.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Okay, so yeah, what is it called? So I started out in 2017. Okay, so I put on my gain. That's why. Is it better now?
Yeah.
By the way?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So yeah, I started out in 2017, and I was for 4 months. I was a little bit consistentable. By near the end, a little bit consistent, and I decided to jump on what is it called, crypto, because crypto was super hot in 2017. Right. And I remember at that time John only got like 9 views for each time live trading.
Right.
And yeah. And what is it? Crypto was super hot, but after that, I'm double my account within 1 week, which is from 25 to like 60K.
Jeez.
And like within 1.5 weeks, and I thought it gonna keep going, but then the crypto started to go downhill from there. Mm-hmm. And I basically break even by the end, and I got lost motivation, and just go back to normal regular work.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah, and just recently pick it back up after the coronavirus.
Yeah. Everybody's home as it is, and that's a very common tale. That's like a very common story. A lot of people, that happens with them, where they get involved with trading, you know, they break even or they lose, and then they just give it up. You know what I mean? But like,
yeah,
the coronavirus helped you out, it seems, because now you're back and you're doing better than ever, it seems. So
yeah. So what do you think changed from whenever you were kind of having a little bit of struggles, like you would do good and then you would do bad, and you weren't really like, you were consistent, but you were still kind of struggling, to versus now where you've had multiple consecutive green weeks, seemingly without any like difficulties? What's the main thing that changed?
So the beginning of the coronavirus thing happened, right? I blow up. Honestly, I blow up like 3 accounts. That one of them is 5,000, one of them is 2,000. No, 2 of them was around 2,000 or 3,000 like that. And the main thing is I win for basically I trading future and forex and large cap that time. And the main thing is I would win for like 3 or 4 days in a row too, and I'd win pretty good. And all of a sudden, like one of the day did not go my favor. I did not cut my loss at all, and it's like, okay, just do or die with it, and blew up. And at the last time I decide, okay, if I deposit this 4,000, because I was under PDT rule again. So I deposit 4,000 to get to 28.5 thousand. I was like, if this not work, I'm just gonna quit. This is my last shot, but I'm gonna be true to myself and be disciplined. And from that day, literally May 4th, I got 2-week winning streak right away, and I feel so confident. And right after that, I got 2 red day, and I started to refine the strategy anymore and only trade like the peer setup. And right after that 2 weeks, I go on a straight 7.5 week winning streak. So I was so confident at that point.
Nice. And that's what, and green streaks are kind of, they're contagious. So it's like when you start a green streak, it helps you to be more disciplined while you're in that green streak. And that's one of the good things about them, is that once you start to actually show consistent results, it makes you want to tweak and do better, to where if you're kind of losing, you might kind of YOLO it, I call, which just kind of go for it. And that happens with me in futures too.
That's right. Because the thing is, when you're on a winning streak, right, you start to know that, okay, your strategy actually worked, and you just had to be patient and be disciplined to wait for your strategy, because before you did not know it 100% going to work, but after the winning streak is so long, you know it's going to work, and you just have to be disciplined. Because the only reason people can start to be undisciplined, because they're not even 100% sure about the strategy.
Exactly. And so they feel like they need to push harder than they really should because they don't know if it's actually going to work. But once they know the strategy works, that's when you can kind of sit back and say, okay, I know if I do this, it's going to work. I'm just going to wait for that. And that's how you do it for sure.
Yeah. And honestly, I think the biggest mistake for most traders is, taking profit is so easy for everyone. Yes. But cutting loss is one of the biggest, hardest hurdle for anyone because it plays so much emotional. And if you keep linger on for not cutting loss, that's the main fall of most trader is not cutting loss. It's not do not know how to taking profit, is cutting loss. That's the main point of why most traders fail.
Absolutely. And I certainly agree. Most traders fail exactly right. And the reason for that is because they don't know how to accept the loss. It's like they might win 5 days in a row. When they finally start to lose, it's hard for them to accept. And what happens a lot of the time is that people double down on their losses. Yes. Instead of just cutting that loss and getting out of the trade and moving on and waiting for the next one or accepting a red day every once in a while, they might be green 4 out of 5 days, but on that 5th day, they're going to say, okay, well, I'm just going to double my size and try to win. And then they destroy their account, or they have these huge drawdowns in their account that causes them not to be profitable, where if they could just learn how to get out of the trade when they should, they would still be green, 80% of the time. And that's what happens. I think that's a good answer, for sure.
Yeah. Yep. Correct. So at no point you should never say to yourself, I'm just going to do or die with this stock. But I did that quite a bit at a time. Yeah.
Haven't we all? We all have, I'm pretty sure.
So Kyle, one thing that's been really fascinating for me is how every single day you manage to hit like a couple thousand a day. It's like, it seems to me that you have very few days where you're actually struggling to make some like significant amount of money. Whereas on my end, there will be like only 2 or 3 times a week where I'll actually have really good days. Do you have any advice for me on how to be able to have like good base hits every single day rather than the like 2 or 3 times a week?
So I did struggle with that doing so if you look at my trading during August and September, that's when I actually have struggled. It's because we were so used to the hot market, right? And all of a sudden the slow market hit near the end of August and beginning of September, and most of us did not know what to do, and we become chicken. So that's what I feel like. Maybe because the thing is, you start to become so chicken, you got a few loss, then you start to deviate from your strategy and stop sticking with it. Like for me now, I'm just stay with my old strategy. I'm not trying to go short anymore. Actually, I did short today ANTE a little bit, but overall, I'm just stick with my own strategy and just keeping the same size. Like I feel like before I thought like, okay, maybe my size was too big for this kind of market, but then I just went back with it, and few slow days that we had, my size was okay. It's just like how I approach the trade compared to the hot market we have. Now I'm just adapting with the slow market. So slow market stock move differently from hot market, and I kind of observe a certain pattern for slow market now. So that's why I was able to make consistent even the slow market come right now a little bit on a slow day. So I able to trade during both the hot market and the slow market. I think that's main key for me right now. Right after the end of November, I start to notice that.
And another thing, I remember talking to you about this a little bit. You were talking about how you started doing gaming a little bit again and how that affected your trading. And then that in combination with you had like a couple of rough days led to you feeling like really unconfident in your trading. I've had like similar instances where like last month, an average month for me is like 2 red days or 3 red days. And then last month I had 6 red days, and that does affect me. Do you have any like techniques you go through to make sure you're keeping a strong mental and staying focused on your trading?
Yeah, dude, you gotta go 1 week not watching like any video relate to anything else, like not for entertainment. Don't watch video for entertainment. Don't use your phone if you have. Do not touch social media at all. Literally, that's what I did for 1 week. I cut it off completely, so the only thing that satisfied me that I'm looking forward to is trading. So it's called detox. Dopamine detox. Yeah. So all my energy was like, oh my God. So the only thing that gave me dopamine was trading. So I was so focused in trading. Beside that, nothing else, because I got nothing else before. There's so much thing give me dopamine. Watching bunch of YouTube video, watching, what is it called? playing game and all that, and it actually mess up with my trading because the thing is I don't feel excited going to a trade anymore. Yes, whenever there's slow market come, I was like, okay, it's time to play game. So with after I did dopamine detox, so the only thing that I did excitingly throughout the whole day is trading. So I actually got back into trading a lot better, you know, even though when I was playing game, I still making around like 1,500, but now right after I quit it, all of a sudden my average days become 3,000, and like on a slow day.
I think I've noticed a similar thing myself. Like at the first 2 weeks of December, I was hitting consistently like $300 a day, and then I started playing games, and immediately I went down to making like $100 a day just from like playing games. And I think I can like relate to that so strongly that I just need to uninstall it and be done with it. Do you trade from open to close?
Yes.
You do.
And nowadays I actually trade a lot more. And also another factor that play into my benefit nowadays that I'm able to make like 4,000 on average now. Last couple of days is I start to wake up at 7 a.m.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Are you which time zone are you in?
Eastern time. So
Eastern.
Yeah. 7 a.m. Eastern time. And that actually teach me how to trade in slow market, because what is it called? Pre-market is pretty slow, right? So it actually teach me the way to trade in slow market, which that's how I started to adapt to slow market a little bit during midday. I think that's one of the main key, honestly, is me just trading pre-market now.
And I got 2 questions from chat, if you don't mind me asking them.
Yeah.
One was your starting capital and what you're up to now.
I start out at 28.5 thousand in May 4th, and across 3 account right now, I'm probably at 400 and just a gain or with the capital too. With the capital, it's just profit is 410K close.
So $410,000 profit.
Yeah, from May 4th till now.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. Yeah,
great job.
hats off, dude. And then one of the other questions was, if you're making a couple $1,000s a day, how much capital are you trading with to make that much?
So right now I'm trading around each trade. I literally make a few trades just now on ANTE while we talking. Each trade I would trade around I tried, if it's slow, like right now, ANTE, right? When it moving super slow, not much volume, I try and only do 4K of share. But if it have a lot of volume and when it run up, probably the first initial run up, I would let's say if it around 10, 14, right? You see that big spike?
Yeah.
The first pullback, I probably trade around 5K start out, and I probably add up to around 7K.
So wait, that's really interesting to me. So do you watch my videos? You don't have to like, but do you watch my videos?
I did watch in beginning before, but I hasn't watched for a while. Okay. Yeah, I know your method of bungee pullback,
yeah, you know,
right?
So right there, I was actually watching ANTE while we were talking as well. And I'm assuming that you first bought what I would consider like a bungee pullback on that pretty large flush, right?
So I did not. Okay, let's say ANTE, right? Look at how big look at 1035. So that first dip, I did try to buy it at 319. I did not get filled. I think that nowadays my order was so big. A lot of time people see my order and the stock start to bounce. So they see 4,000 share, which is around. If you see number 40, it seemed a little bit big for some people, and it started to bounce already. So when it come back down to near to 420, I start to add in 2,500 and another 500 at 319, and it bounced again. So normally now for me, I had to play the second bounce because my size so big. Most of the time I do not get feel at the first time it dipped there.
Interesting. So that means that's actually concerning for me, because you said you tried to enter at 319, which is my entry for this stock, and you're not getting filled with, you said how many shares? 3,000?
4,000 share. Actually,
4,000.
Because it's wicked down so fast, right? So I just clicked join a bid. I did not know what my bid is, but right when it bounced back up, I canceled my order right away because I did not know. A lot of time it go back up, and the next dip down it flushed down. But the thing is, I read the level 2. If it doesn't seem like the momentum can continue to flush, then I can rebuy it. when it gets close to that level again.
One thing I've noticed, if I'm correct, I might trade this in a moment. One sec.
Yeah, I'm in a BNGO with 100 shares here. I'm just kind of fooling around, taking these pretty small. And I made about $75 in futures, so I'm up in futures, but we're just kind of going back and forth here. See if we can get some scalps.
Honestly, John, you are so consistent in future. I've been checking you lately. You seem like you're very consistent with future, which is like before, I love scalping future, but I got blown up because I so undisciplined it.
Right.
You know, future moves
so
because
tough.
each tick is like 12 cents, you know, and
Right.
during like when I first start out, it's like March and March, April, that's when future is moving crazy because that's when the market like flush, right?
Right.
So yeah, oh my God. And I just blew up my account like within a day, 5,000.
And that's how futures are super dangerous. Check out, if you ever try to give futures another try, check out the micro E-mini. The micro E-mini, instead of every
I saw that too. It's like $1 something, right? It's like,
so you can kind of scale in. It makes it easier. But yeah, futures is still tough. I like futures, and I've been doing okay in futures, and I've been taking it very, very slow and growing my account by like $100 a day, and I think that's how you got to do it. Before, like, I lost a few of my futures accounts in the beginning, but I had to start trading very, very small and just keeping them very tight with them. But yeah, we're going okay, you know, but I'm still working on those as well.
And Kyle, from what I can tell, whenever you buy like a bungee and then it continues to dip, you don't sell, right? You'll continue to add down, right?
Okay, so here's the trick. For big size like me, if I know, it depends on the flush, right? So for big size like me now, before like you, it's okay. It's cut loss super easy, right? But
where I cut
me,
immediately.
if I cut loss, it's so hard. Every time I click 2,500, I cut it and it would continue to dip. So what I do is I have one buy order, one sell order at the same time. So
how do you do that on
like,
TOS?
So it's spread.
like so yeah, so basically I'm trading the spread. So I buy and I sell at the same time, but some of your order already had to be filled. That's what I meant. And so if you continue dipping, if it really bad, because normally like depend on the stock, I had to okay, let's say the NCY, look at NCTY today.
All right, NCTY.
Okay, so I was making money at the first dip around 6.2 when it first dipped around 10 o'clock, 10:05. I bought it there. I sell a little bit. I make around 200, but then it flushed all the way there, right? But I see on the every time it actually I keep add on near the halt level because at that time right there at the halt, I know when it come out the halt it can bounce because the thing is struggling just to go to the halt level. If you watch that, they literally stay there at the bid and ask. People just buy it. So I know when it when that thing unhalt, it can actually gap up. So I actually continue at right there, even though I'm losing. But if I have condition it gap down, I would sell right near when it closes the halt. It's kind of hard for me to describe because my size is really big. A lot of time I take loss. It's pretty big loss, but if it like I did not get out in time, it's pretty big loss. Sometimes I lost 1,000. But the thing is, for that kind of situation, I'm willing to add because I can see on level 2 that people actually botting up. I know that when it gap unhalt right at 10:06, and after that unhalt at 10:11, it can have minor gap and able to get out right away. And I actually make a little bit on that.
Yeah, so basically your losses are big when you have them, but you have so many green trades that they more than compensate for it, and you're able to end green.
Yeah. So big loss. So I had lost too. It's not that bad. Out of every 10 trade, I lost 1 or 2 times. But the thing is, those loss actually minimal. It's like I win. Okay, my average win is around 100 or 200 per trade, but my average loss is around 300, 400, 300 around there. 300 to 400. But then my big loss, which happened once in a while, is around $1,000 to $2,000.
So actually, Kyle, this is one thing that I already know the answer, but I just want to ask it because I think it's funny. So we both are familiar with the whole Reddit scene, and we both have either a 1-to-1 or negative risk to reward ratios, which everyone loves the positive R to R.
Well, I'm kind of like that too. Sorry for interrupting you, but my risk reward, I would say, is probably pretty similar to Kyle's, where it's like I might lose I lose much less than I win, but when I do lose, sometimes it's a little bit bigger than my wins, if that makes sense. Sorry, go ahead.
All of us are like that.
Right.
So how do you feel whenever you've made your post on Reddit and then you get the people that are saying like, oh, your average loser is larger than your average winner, you're going to blow up your account? How do you
Somebody
feel?
told me that today on this YouTube stream. You know?
Yeah. I mean, the trading for charity in the YouTube chat tells me I'm going to blow up my account every time I'm on. So
yeah, at first, actually, people online actually get me very emotional, right? Because I hate talking, like explain myself to other people. So, but after a while, I just get numb to it and just laugh at them, whatever.
Yeah.
Because so the main thing people do not understand is like your win rate and your R and R have to go together. Let's say if you win 80% of the, okay, let's say you got each time you win $100, right? And each time you lose $200. And let's say if you win 80% of the time, which is you win, so you take 8 trade, you win, you take 10 trade, you win 8 trade. That means 8 out of 10 trade, you make 800. Yeah, so you lose $200. So you still up by $600. That's, up by $400.
Yeah, net profit of 400.
Yeah, you still got profit of $400. So over the long run, you still make money.
Mm-hmm.
But most people don't understand that fact because everyone keep thinking themselves, because that's what most people teach, right? You gotta get your risk higher than reward.
Right. Cut
Everyone tell you everywhere you go.
You know? Right. And here's
everywhere
the thing,
you go, they say that.
Well, and here's the reality, right? It's exactly what you just said, Kyle, which is that, like, listen, there's a direct correlation between risk reward and accuracy. You can have a 0.5 to 1 ratio, or you can have a 0.5 to 1 reward to risk ratio. So have a bad risk reward ratio if you have high enough accuracy, and you can have low accuracy. You can have an accuracy rate below 50%. If your risk reward is good, and neither of those are wrong. You know, they directly play off of each other. You can have a terrible risk reward ratio, or not even terrible, just less than 1 to 1, like you, me, and Kyle do, Eric. Or you can have a good risk reward ratio, but you're still going to have lower accuracy, and they're going to correlate off of each other. So it's like, if you want a really good risk reward ratio, you're probably going to have lower accuracy. And if you want a really good accuracy rate, you're probably going to have worse risk reward, and that's okay. You know, neither of those are wrong, and I think that's what the whole community of trading gets wrong here, is that they think that you always have to have great risk reward to be a profitable system, when that's just not correct, you know?
Yeah, because honestly, everywhere when you first start watching trading, everyone tell you have to have risk have to be much higher than reward had to be much higher than risk. The reason most people say that is because most of those people are position trading.
Mm-hmm.
Position trading, they're supposed to looking for bigger move. So where us, we in and out. It's harder for us to manage risk. That's why our risk and reward are pretty bad compared to most people, because they are actually position trading where we just scalping. You know, you cannot just expect much high reward when you scalp, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure. If I'm getting in and out quickly, I'm not going to look for a 2 to 1 ratio with scalping, because that's going to directly lower my accuracy rate. And what I'm shooting for is a high accuracy rate, maybe a 1 to 1 or even worse ratio with risk and reward, and that's okay. And that's what I do too. And I think that's what most scalpers do. It goes back to, like, I think most people just don't understand scalping in that way. And you guys can see me take a little bit of green here, a little bit of green there, a little bit of green there, and I don't lose much at all. But when I do lose, sometimes it's a little bit larger than my wins, and that's okay, because I'm getting in so many green trades that it doesn't matter. You know, it's still green. It's still a long-term profitable system because of the way we're approaching it. And I think that's one of the big common misconceptions about scalping as a whole. Yeah, look at CHEK, guys. Look at JAGX.
I was about to tell you that. CHEK, crazy, pretty crazy. But I normally would not buy this kind of stuff until they have a huge pullback, especially for $1 stock. Honestly, for $1 stock, you have to be much more careful, especially when it's near $1 around there, because when it pulled back much more than you anticipate. Look at the morning pullback from 85 cent, like basically 85 cent all the way down to, what is it called? 67 cent. You know, that's crazy. That's like 20% pullback within like literally 2 minutes. Yeah, that's crazy. So
I see it. It's interesting because we're all scalpers, and you, Eric, and I both look for very similar things. Like you saying that, like Kyle, I actually said that earlier, which is that if I'm looking to trade a stock like CHEK, or I don't know which one I was looking at the time, I said the same thing. I would need a very large pullback to a confirmed level, but it needs to be an extended pullback so I can scalp it really quickly on the bounce, you know, because if it's not a big extended pullback, you're not going to get that recovery bounce like you need to. It's just going to be the common flow of it. So I need a big pullback. So for me, where CHEK, I needed to pull back to like 1, you know, maybe even like 93 cents. But it's interesting how scalpers think alike like that, and it makes sense. You know, it makes sense in the grand scheme of things.
Kyle, do you have any goals for 2021, trading related?
Honestly, I want to get to point making $8,000 a day, like, because I'm very consistent, right? A month normally, like, honestly, this month I would not have any red day if I read that offering news at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I literally have that big flush and I did not know it was offering, so I keep average in my way, and from green 3,000 I was down. But yeah, my average day winning day right now is around 3,500 to 4,000 by the end of the year. I want my average day to be like around 8,000.
So to get to there, do you plan to scale up in size or take more trades?
Yeah, I have to scale up in size, which probably have to be double the size I am now, which is around 20K per trade.
Which will dramatically change your trading as well.
Yeah, I have to modify a little bit. Each time I size up, I literally had to modify my kind of style of trading.
Yeah.
So I recently modified a little bit just to get to 24K per trade. But yeah, it worked out pretty well, actually, especially for downtrend. I literally took huge position when it downtrend, but it's only at the perfect level. When I want to get in, then I took like huge position and I had to wait for like 2 or 3 minutes, and it actually worked out pretty well recently. That's how most of my money I made today, actually.
Nice.
So can we expect to see you with 1 million profit this year?
I know, that's what I was going to ask him too. That's the next step, I think.
1 million profit overall, or?
No, for the year alone, for 2021.
For the year, honest, I cannot say it, because the thing is, you don't know what the market gives you. Now that's why I like to be, but the thing is, let's say if I continue to make $4,000 a day, by the end of the year I would get $1 million, right?
Right.
But the thing is, I'm not 100% sure what the market would give you. You know, I heard, like most people say, 2020 is a crazy year. I never been in 2019, 2018. I did not know what money I would make over there. So what I would like to be is maybe different than what actually the market will be, you know?
Of course, yeah.
Right. You got to take what the market gives you, and you never know if it's going to give you something favorable or something that's just not good, you know? I just made $200 in futures to just kind of update the SPY. Look at the SPY, guys. If you're trading futures.
And CHEK is halt, by the way, guys.
Okay,
CHEK.
gotcha.
Is it really?
Yes, it's getting to halt. Yeah.
Wow. Yep, halted right now. That's crazy.
My goal for
great. Sorry, go ahead.
My goal for 2021 is to make 100,000, but you know, like you said, it just got to take what the market gives. I'm still in college, so I have a little bit more time.
You are actually a very great situation, Eric, because you start so young.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy that I ran into it. It's quite lucky that I found trading this young. But okay,
and I give you guys a tip. Okay, whoever trading halt. Okay, here's a tip. For trading, first halt only. A lot of time, especially for a huge momentum stock, like, okay, so 137, a lot of time I set my my buy order would be at 120, and I just like last week I did that a lot for a lot of stock, because that's how I make money last week too, because the first halt, a lot of time it wicked down super fast, then it bounced back up.
Wait, so, you put it at 120?
Yeah,
like, so if the stock is at like $6, you'll put it at 120?
No. I'm talking about let's see CHEK right now.
Oh, for CHEK, gotcha.
Like for example, CHEK, put an order before it even open at 120.
Are you already doing that right now?
So for CHEK, I hasn't watched the momentum recently, so I did not know, because it's higher float too. So it's a little bit harder for me to tell, but I may do it. But if I do it, I would probably be 120. I put maybe 5,000 share around there, because the thing is, a lot of time I did that, and it wicked down super fast at that level, and it bounced, and it give it instant bounce. And if you click join the bid, you would never get filled that way. You have to place an order before it even opened, and you only do that you only do that with the first halt. Never do it the second halt.
By the way,
second
BNGO. Guys, BNGO.
But yeah, BNGO is ripping up big. I do agree with, like, I remember looking at that last week and seeing exactly what Kyle's talking about with halts. Like, the first halt would resume, it would quickly look weak, and I would be like, oh no, and then it would just rip back up really quickly.
So you have to place an order before it opened for you to get filled, and place way out of fantasy order. It's called fantasy order because you may not get filled. Is then oh well. But then if you do, once you get filled at that order, it wick back up so fast you instantly up by 10%.
That's interesting. I've never thought about that before, or I've never considered doing it before.
Yeah, I did that. I did that like for like 4 or 5 halt last week, and I actually made quite a bit.
Awesome. Yeah. I'll have to try it out sometime.
Yeah, that's plausible. I like that because I saw the same thing happen that he's saying. Like I saw big again, like Kyle said, the first halt. Only
the first halt. Right. Because the second halt they can halt down.
Right, exactly. The second halts are sketchy. I talked about it last week. I might sometimes get stuck in the first halt, but I never try to play the second one. They're just too risky. But yeah, BNGO is ripping up big too. Look at BNGO.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. The BNGO.
See, these are large float stocks too, I think, right?
Yeah, it is large. It's 100 million, 150 million around there.
Yeah, that's crazy. $6 now. But yeah, look at.
Did you say you have to get the limit order in before it halts though, for it to work? Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you couldn't do it like right now.
Yeah, you do it right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought you were saying like before a halt happened. Okay.
Yeah. If you do it, you have to do it right now. You know.
Yeah, so you can probably set it. Let me try. Oh, wait, let me see when this thing's.
Yeah, you have to set it one because Thinkorswim got weird thing. You got to set it exactly 122 or 120. You cannot do the point because they would not let you place it on there.
Yeah.
When did it halt? 51. So it should be due to resume in like a minute or two. Yeah.
Yeah, so it resumed at 56, 54.
Do you use your dash trader open at the same time so you can see halt levels?
Yeah.
That's really. I should do that. Maybe I should get like a platform that shows halt levels because there's so many times where I want to take a trade but I can't out of fear for getting stuck in a halt because that is the worst thing that can happen to me is getting stuck in a down halt.
So yeah, that did play a lot of big part on me in September and August because I think I keep fear of halt, because I got stuck in so many halt. So now I was like, oh, whatever. I kind of know how to play it a little bit better. I kind of okay with being stuck in the halt, depending on which kind of halt.
Right.
Man, I
Without
can't.
news, I'm okay.
I've had trauma from down halts, dude. It's so bad.
We all have. Those are scary, for sure. I'm scared of halts. People, I should trade these low floaters more, but like, and I do trade them, but I'm scared of halts, man. I've been stuck too many times in halts, and like after last week, I don't know if you guys saw some of the people in chat last week with ACY or with UUU, where they're like, yeah, I just had my greatest trading day ever. I'm up 40K. And I remember being like, have you sold yet? And they were like, nah, not yet. And then the halt just resumed 50, 60% lower, and they just got destroyed. They probably lost what, Eric?
I canceled my order at 120. Yeah. That's.
Oh, actually, I think it's halting downward. It's halting downward. That's why.
Yeah.
Well, it's halting. It hasn't done it right yet.
Normally, what would happen if it played correctly? They would halt. They would wick down right away. Where you see this, they just hang around there. That's very so
this will likely gap down.
Yeah. This is halted before it even hit 120, unfortunately here. But but even still, even if you had an order at 120, you'd still be safe. Just cancel it now.
I love to play out of the gap down, especially for this kind of stock. The second gap down. I mean, this gap down, the coming gap down. That's the perfect level for me to play.
Because of the... Oh, you don't use moving averages, do you?
No,
you only use VWAP and 200 MA.
Yeah. But it's such a strong uptrend right now. Normally, the first gap down, people scared to get stuck in the halt, but the second gap down, a lot more buyer would jump in. Normally.
I'm going to be right back, guys. I'm going to go get some water real quick.
And it would be very volatile. So you had to be in and out quick. Very volatile when it first moved.
Right. And yeah, here's actually a good example of what we're talking about, Kyle. So here's my futures trading today. I'm up $200. Really, I'm up after fees, I am up $170, right? But it's actually a really good explanation of what we're talking about here with like scalping specifically. So you can see here, like just to show you guys this. This is my trading today in the futures market, and you can see these are my different trades. You can see I'm running at 83.3% accuracy today in futures. I've traded 5 times, and I've only lost in 1 out of 5, or 1 out of 6. Sorry, but my wins were all, my wins were 40, 30, 50, 20, 50, and my one loss was 100. And so my loss is honestly 2 times bigger than my wins here. But I'm so accurate with these scalping strategies that I'm still very profitable here, and it's been a very profitable day in the futures market. And this is why risk reward is not everything. It's why it's if you're scalping specifically, risk reward, you're gonna have a lower accuracy, or you're gonna have a lower ratio there that's not as favorable, but your accuracy is what really is the saving grace for scalping as a whole, and this is a good example of it.
Yeah. Man, you're doing really good on future, man. I give you props for that.
Thanks, man.
Like future is like a dreamland for scalper if they know how to do it,
It really is.
Because you can get in and out very fast. That's the thing,
Exactly. Instant settlement, most of the time they give you a decent amount of
and you
leverage.
can basically leverage. It's basically leverage, to another level.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of that, if anybody wants to join me in futures, let me sell out real quick and post an affiliate link. But if you guys want to check out futures, I'm using a funded account program in the futures market called Top Step. The way it works is they give you a demo account, and it's subscription based. And so the base package is $150 a month. You can get it for $120, 20% off through my link that I'm about to post. And in the futures market, there's no PDT rule. Like I said, they give you a decent amount of leverage here, and it's open almost 24/7. And so they'll give you a demo account. The base one is $30,000. And if you can prove you're profitable and make $2,000 on that $30K demo account while following the rest of their rules and conditions, they fund you that $30,000 as professional proprietary futures traders with an 80% profit split. They're regulated in the US. They've paid out over $2 million last year in 2020. And they funded over 3,000. It's probably close to 4,000 traders last year. And so it makes a lot of sense if you don't have that much capital and you're trying to get around the PDT rule, but you're profitable, you've made money before in different markets. And when I'm trading futures, I'm just trading the SPY, which has a ton of momentum to short today. I've just been shorting this thing like crazy. And looking at the market, you can understand why. But yeah, if y'all want to check it out, here's the link. Great way to help support me. I am biased, though. I am going to be biased in their favor because I do make a commission if you guys sign up. But I genuinely like using their platform, and there's the link. You can check it out. I'll pin the message to the top.
I've got another fun question. So Kyle, like Ross's claim to fame is his 500 to whatever he's up to now. Do you think if you were in a similar position and had to restart with $500 on an offshore,
no.
Do you think you'd be able to do it?
I wouldn't able to do it. To be honest,
I can't either.
Yeah. It's he like I would blew up a lot of time until I get a little bit more.
Yeah. And I think if you're gonna try to trade that, I think you have to, like, if you're trading a $500 account, I think you have to go into it, especially if you're looking to like get crazy growth. You're gonna have to go into it understanding you'll probably lose it. You know what I mean? And like, I think maybe you might win 1 out of every 3 or 4 times if you started with a $500 account, and I think that's okay, because if you can run that up, you lose $2,000, you run it up into big, like, that's possible. But I don't think it's a good precedent to set to try to tell people that they're gonna make a ton of money with $500 accounts. I don't think I would be able to do it either, to be honest.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Tough. I've seen Warriors Trading's thing though, and that's one of the first things that got me involved with day trading 4 or 5 years ago. Warrior has that free day trading course, and I think it's still a great course. I still think the penny stock day trading course for beginners is good, but yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to do it either.
Kyle, what do you think about this halt down? So I haven't learned how to trade halts yet. I still struggle to play halts. What does this look like to you?
Oof.
Or are you looking at BNGO? Because BNGO is still running up really hard.
I look at BNGO too. I'm looking at CHE too, and I just short a little bit of ANTE. But this kind of thing, I the thing is with one, that's why I hate $1 one is really, really hard to like, it doesn't move. It literally, because I have to take like 10,000 share and that means each tick would cost me
$100.
yeah, $100. So I have to like kind of average in a little bit because so $1, close to $1 stock, they kind of move a little bit like large float stock. So when it trend down pretty hard. So I kind of average in and wait for the rate trend and just let it ride for like more. Normally my average holds like less than 1 minute to 2 minutes, but for this kind of thing, I have to wait for at least like 4 or 5 minutes.
Gotcha, yeah. Dude, BNGO is a monster.
Yeah, it's up to 650s here, and especially when you consider the float of BNGO, this is a crazy move here, and I kind of feel bad. I had a few people talking about it. They were like, BNGO is going to do what ACY did last week. And I kind of shot them down. I was like, it's probably not going to just based off of the float size. And I said a much more likely one would be NCTY or what was the other
ANTE.
one? ANTE. Yeah, and I was wrong and they were right, man. Look at this. BNGO did bigger moves than all of those other small float stocks. So it's interesting for sure.
Man, I always get so scared. Like, that's one of the things that like Kyle mentioned earlier that I still relate to that I haven't been able to get over, and it's that fear. Like, how did you word it, Kyle? You said back in September you had whenever you were super scared.
Basically, fear of halt.
Well, not just fear of halts, but like just fear in general. Like, I know you said you were just scared of like taking some trades in general. Like,
yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty chicken during that time.
Yes,
right?
chicken. That's what you said. Yes, you got super
though.
chicken.
It's a good
I'm
way to
super
be, though.
chicken, dude.
It really is a good way to be, though, and I think traders need to be scared of certain things, and they're reasonable fears,
Yeah, I'm just a super chicken. I need to learn to not be such a chicken.
Bro, I've been a wimp for years, and people have made fun of me, and I'm still a wimp. You guys see me, I'm making $4 or $5 a trade, but it's consistent, and it's growing, and so, hey.
Yeah.
But, I think I should have a little bit more fear in the futures market. Look at ANTE, though. ANTE is starting to break out of this range now, and especially over 380s. It looks good. Alright, so here goes ANTE, guys. It's up 370s. Might be breaking high of the days at 375s. There's the break of 375s. Like I said, let's watch 380s.
Oh, ANTE. Gotcha.
Yeah, ANTE.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, it's starting to rip. There's 380s. And so I saw the momentum starting to come in here for ANTE. Like I said, let's watch 388 for that pre-market high break, see what happens there. Look at that pullback too, man. Oof.
That's crazy pullback.
Woo.
Yeah.
Literally dump.
Yeah, and this is what you really got to worry about with low float stocks, because like large floats, you're going to see some big pullbacks, but they're not going to be as risky as this. This is what you get with large floats, which is just scary,
you mean low float?
Pullbacks. Or yeah, low floats.
Yeah, low float.
Scary pullbacks with these.
Yeah, that was huge, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Imagine being like a breakout trader and you were like looking in anticipation for like a breakout above highs at 388, and then you just buy and then it just does this. Oh god.
Yeah. Imagine you just talking yourself into buying it a little bit before the pre-market high break level. Like you're supposed to break out, you're supposed to buy it over 388. You're like, oh, I'm gonna buy it a little bit early.
In anticipation. Yeah.
Then you get that, man. That's rough.
Oh yeah, like those kind of flush right there, I just make some money off of it. Right?
Yeah, I did too.
You get on the pullback, right?
Yep, like a huge one. So I make 200 off of that. I got close to it, like 234.
I got a partial fill. Did you manage to get your full size?
Yeah, because I'm kind of for now, for my huge size, I'm not trying to get in very, very bottom.
Oh, gotcha.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I tried to get in at the bottom and I only got filled 200 out of 1,000.
Yeah. Oh, 200. Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, I got filled 1/5 of my position. So,
right.
Yeah.
Look at BNGO still heading up though. Look at BNGO now.
Yeah, BNGO's crazy, man.
Let's see. Yeah, I've certainly slowed down. I mean, I'm green today, but what am I green in? I still got equity too. Yeah, I'm up like $30, which is good. I'll take it. The crazy story is the SPY itself today, man. Look at the SPY.
Leonardo, you cannot use flatten to get out of a halted stock. When a stock's halted, you're stuck in the position until it resumes.
Yep. Which is why, like I said, that's why we've all been talking about being scared of halts, because because you get stuck in a bad halt, it can, you know, it can hurt for sure. I gotta look up, why is the market doing this today, guys? I'm looking at what the Fed says.
Rick, yes, you can make money on partial fills. It's just you're only going to be making a fraction of what you would have made otherwise. Trader T, you cannot market out of a halt. If you're marketing out of a halt, it's because you're on paper trading. You can't market out of a halt in live trading. What it will do is it will sell market when the stock resumes. But when the stock's halted, you're stuck.
And if you sell market when it resumes, it might be bad anyway, because that's going to be a very rangy fill, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, so the Mexican president, Lopez, said that they're going to take steps to offer political asylum to Julian Assange. Good. Not to go too political there, but...
Man, I'm kind of scared of BNGO.
It's so extended at this point in time. I just don't know what to do with it. It's a large float. In order for me to get into it, like, I don't mind a pullback to 650, which the reason I don't mind a pullback is because this would be a rare good risk reward trade for me, where we pull back to 650, you dip by it at 650, and then
man, they have crazy volume too.
Yeah.
for this kind of price.
Right. 5 million shares traded per minute. So yeah, a pullback to 650 doesn't look bad, and then I could use 630 as a risk. Like, that's the trade I'm kind of looking at now.
I'm anticipating a death candle, man. I'm anticipating a death candle. Like
maybe just I'll hold back.
I don't know. Maybe 44. I think 44 might look decent. Maybe around the area. I might just scale down and trade it for the heck of it, dude. Maybe like take a third of my fill, like what I normally trade. Just to have skin in the game.
We got a pretty big donation here. And yeah, if you guys, hold on, let me see what the donation is. Hey bro, new to your channel and in stock market too. Any suggestions to invest in US penny stocks from India with a trusted platform? What do you guys think? You guys probably know a little bit better than me. What do you guys think, chat? What do you guys think, Eric, Kyle? What do you guys think about a platform if you're not in the US, for India specifically?
I'm not well versed in international platforms.
Well, Interactive Broker, they are pretty good with international.
Okay.
You know, they do. I heard they take most of the international, which is one of the platform. I'm probably gonna open an account for my parent there. Too.
Are you gonna get your parents into day trading?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I know what he's saying. Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, no, there was a few times where I had, the only reason I know is because, you know, let's just say my wife traded on TEFs a few times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That could also diversify your taxes as well. You know, if you open up different accounts.
Yeah. But yeah, I've never heard bad things about IB. I appreciate the donation. I don't know if I thanked you for it. I appreciate the donation. I have no idea how much that is, but I appreciate it regardless. I'm gonna assume it's like $3, but let me check real quick.
Oh, and Kyle,
it's 130. Hey, but I appreciate the donation, brother. Appreciate it.
I know you're moving back to Vietnam for a little bit sometime soon.
It's so hard to get back there right now.
Yeah. When you do get back, are you going to be able to still trade on Thinkorswim for the commission free, or are you going to be forced to?
No, you're still able to trade for Thinkorswim for commission free.
Okay.
Yeah, but I already got kicked out of Thinkorswim on one platform, so I'm trading on the other one, and I did not know why. My wife account is much more laggy compared to my account. I did not know why. It's also have 80,000 in it. I mean,
okay, then that eliminates what I was about to say. For whatever reason, I definitely think they have preferential treatment based off of your account balance.
Oh, they certainly do.
I think they do.
Hey, thank you, Mike. I appreciate the $5 donation, brother. Thank you very much, man. Hey, man, we've been getting a ton of donations. Love you all. Hey, like I said, y'all hit the subscribe button. You know, thank our guests here today as well. We're still trading. I mean, we're still hanging out here. But Kyle, did you have anything you want me to push for you, man? You got a link you want me to post, or
no, I don't have anything. I just have my YouTube, which I would be more active once I get to Vietnam. Find somebody to editing for me and all that.
Oh, gotcha.
But for now, I did not have anything right now because I'm not posting. Yeah, I'm too focused in trading. I do not want to distract my. That's my main source of income. I literally stay here from 7 a.m. to like 3:30. So that's my main source of income. I did not do much afterward. But yeah, you can post my YouTube. That's
yeah. Do you have the link? What is it? It's called
let me see. Let me go to my channel.
Yeah, because and also I was gonna say, man, if you need somebody to help you with editing, let me know. I can edit pretty simple stuff quickly, and I'll do it for free if if it's as long as it's not like a bunch of videos a week. I got you, man. Just let me know. And,
okay. Yeah. No. I know how to edit. It's just like I'm lazy about it.
Oh, for sure. Editing is time consuming, bro. Like I said, I hadn't put out a video in 2 weeks just because it takes hours, bro.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna post his link right there.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, y'all go check out Kyle's channel. Consider it a favor. Great trader. Honestly, very profitable trader. Way more profitable than me. And so y'all go check his out because he's a great trader. Let me see. And there's the link right there in the chat. I see it, Dennis. So yeah, somebody's asking why we didn't pay attention to him.
Pay attention.
Somebody was Sahil. You guys are being like, I'm not even here, bro. How many people we got here, bro? We got 750 people here, bro. It might be you might get drowned out a little bit, but I got you, man. I got you. Here, NNDM, let me take a look. I mean, right now for NNDM, I'm seeing a range. Okay, so we got the previous closing price at 910 above us, and then we have, this triple bottom right here at like 860s. All right, so we got this triple bottom. You can see 3 bottoms here on a 1-minute chart. 1, 2, 3. And so with that, I'm looking at that range. And until it breaks out of that range, I don't really like it. So we got the top and the bottom of this range here. Like I said, I have no idea what this one's really going to do. But that's the range I see short term. Long term, let me see. Long term, this thing looks pretty strong. I mean, as long as it doesn't break underneath 8, I still think it's pretty strong. I think $8 would be my line in the sand level, if you will. But that's kind of what I see with NNDM. Good volume. It's down a little bit today, but it's nothing too crazy. And like I said, if it breaks underneath 860s, it might look really weak. And if it breaks above 910 and goes green on the day, it might look better. But that's what I see right now for NNDM.
Oh, another question, Kyle. What time do you think you make the most of your profit?
So honestly, it's all the same day. Like, because about the same throughout the whole day. Some day morning is bad for me, but someday afternoon is bad for me. But gotcha. Right now, recently, so right now my average is like before. So I trade from 7 to 9. Then I take a break for like 15-20 minutes just to get ready, market open. So by that time I make around 1,000 already. And doing from from 9:30 to around 9:30 to 10:30, I would make around either 1,500 to 2,000 to 3,000, depend on hot day or not. Like today I did not make much, especially I got banned from TD Ameritrade. I had to call them. So right. After that afternoon, I make around, from whole afternoon is the slowest time, from like 12 to 2. I make only I guess about the same, maybe 1K. So yeah, that's the average day. If I able to do that, it would be around like 4K total, 4.5K right now. But yeah.
What do you also, another fun question, what's your largest loss? I feel like it has to be pretty big.
Largest loss is huge.
Oh yeah.
One of the largest loss is 7,000.
7,000? Damn.
Yes. 7,000 it was so bad too, because
that's like 2.5 months of profit for me, or maybe 2 months, 2 to 2.5 months of profit.
Yeah.
Bro, that's like a year for me. That's like a year.
Jeez, man.
So that day happened is because I was up a lot of the largest loss normally on the day actually positive. So on the day I'm actually negative, I cut loss super fast, but on the day I was positive 4K, and all of a sudden I become negative 3K. So
ouch.
It's because but by the end of the day I still up, only down by 500, I remember. But yeah, because one of the things is I got locked out of TOS.
Oh dude, I remember this. You had a recap video and I watched it.
Yeah.
About this.
I got locked out of TOS, and when I go back in, I'm already down by like $1,000, and I did not change my size or something like that, and I clicked 3 times, so I got like 15,000 share total. And Yeah, and literally I just average in from there, and by the time I cut loss, it's too late. But yeah.
Mr. X, please don't spam chat. He's saying, can Kyle explain why he deleted his videos? But just please don't spam. You can only put it once, and if we're not seeing it, then add us or something.
Okay, so I can explain. The reason is what is it? I used to post for a month and a half or 2 months. I post every single day, how much I make every single day, and what trade I take every single day as well. But I feel like right after I started posting those, every single stock tanked crazy. I did not know it's because of me. A lot of people get into scalping, and once so many people get doing the same thing as scalping, buying the dip, especially buying the dips. Okay, buying breakout is different, but buying the dip, because the thing is, when the momentum flushed down, everyone tried to buy the dip, they started to sell on that pressure. So because they had to get out, and that caused its dip so much farther. So I feel like maybe I'm causing the market to not work in my favor anymore. So I started cutting those videos just in case too many people do the same thing as I am.
Actually, I kind of started to feel the same way as you did when you were uploading. I stopped uploading videos doing my live day trading, which is what my channel had been revolved around. And I'm doing like commentary instead about different things that, like, there's a lot of things that people believe just because it's what everyone teaches that I have a dissenting opinion on. And that's not what I make my videos about, is sharing my dissenting opinions.
Somebody asked, do I short sell? I do short sell. So far in last year, I short sell very small size. I only up like 20K, because shorting, you can blow up your account so much. And I'm not very disciplined time to time. And you literally can blow up your account. Just think about how many tickers that run 1,000% last week we have, right? So you have to be very disciplined if you are a shorter. So I'm not very, very disciplined yet. So I'm just take very small size. But yeah, compared to my long position, but I'm still up with it overall, maybe around like 15 to 20K for shorting wise. But I take very small position only.
Majority of your profits and going long.
Yeah.
Makes sense. That's why I don't short at all, just because it's too difficult for me for a small account to short. But I think it would add a little bit more difficulty to my own trading system and day, just having to locate shorts and spending all my time, where I think there's plenty of opportunity for longs as a whole as it is, for me.
Yeah. And most people think that, there's a thing called people saying that if everyone do the same, that stuff worked, right? But people keep telling me it doesn't make sense, because the thing is, if more people do like the same way as you do, would you make more money? For breakout, maybe, because the thing is, like Ross, right? He probably sell most of his stock before his subscriber would sell, because he break out. But for dip buying, right? If I buy, and if I have YouTube channel and I say that, I'm buying here, and maybe it bounced a little bit and I'm able to get out before everyone else, but the continued flush would kill me, because especially I'm doing it by myself. It's not like somebody watching me who help add on the momentum. And the thing is, people don't understand that if too many people doing the same thing, that's not how you actually make money. That's how a lot of big flush cause to happen. Think about right after Ross buy the stock. Why the stock all of a sudden, when the flush happened, it's flushed so bad? Because the thing is, everyone who bought at the breakout tried to get out now. Right. And whoever sell, so like they say, 90% of people lose money, and only 10% of people make money. If everyone doing the same thing, you do not want to be that everyone doing the same thing. Right.
It might work sometimes, and I think for momentum it's okay, because I think if you have a lot of people buying it at breakout levels, it might
but you have to be that person who sell before they do.
So I think the only way it really works is by scalping. But what Kyle's saying is, like, it's true. It's like dominoes. It's like one person sells, and then another person sells, and then another person sells, and before you know it, it's just squeezing down crazy hard, and it's just going to be very difficult to get out with a reasonable level. So that does make sense.
One thing I've done, Kyle, is I've watched Warrior trading, and then I'll just wait for him to leave the stock so it flushes, and then just buy the dips. Have you ever done something like that? Because it actually works really, really well.
Yeah. I do too. Before I'm scared of Warrior trading, right? Whatever stock, especially in September and October, I was like, okay, whatever stock he trade, I would not trade, because it seems flushed down much more than I anticipate before. But I don't understand that. You can account that to a fact, So the stock he trade, the first pullback, normally I buy. It doesn't have to pull back a lot, but I still buy. But the second pullback that it happened, normally it flushed down a lot more. So those kind of stock after the first pullback, I have to wait for a big pullback to continue buying it. But yeah, that's my rule for trading Warrior stock that he trades.
Yeah, I love Warrior. Gives me a lot of opportunity. It's great. Yeah.
He create momentum, and
he does. Yeah.
Yeah, what day trader need? We need range, right? We need volume and range, and he create range and volume, which is great for trader if you know how to profitable on it. If you're on the wrong side, if you're a new trader and just follow his trade, you probably get killed. But then if you're able to use him as people who create momentum and range for you, you can benefit from it. It's not like, So like most people, I don't understand why. Okay, so I've been to a lot of chat room. A lot of people call him, some chat room call him pumper, some chat room call him farmer. They call it like secret word for him or whatever it is. But then most people just say stuff about him. But then I actually like him because I think he's the one who create liquidity for the market, you know?
Dude, every single time Ross trades a stock, it's like a stock that I make money on because it's giving me opportunity that I may have not been able to have otherwise.
Right. And people hate on him, but it's like, look, man, like his content, I've seen his courses, and it's not bad content. Like the stuff he teaches is real stuff too. And so I think people get wrapped up. I think the trading space is really clicky in that, where you got a lot of clicked up people where they're clicked up with this group, they're clicked up with that group, but a lot of the time it's because they've spent money on those courses or stuff like that, so they're just super loyal. But a lot of the time that loyalty can cause like toxic behavior, you know? So it's like, I like Ross, man, and I think Ross is good. I think his content is solid, and you know, I know we got a bunch of his people coming over to this stream now that he's not streaming. I see some people mad he's not streaming still. He still streams. It's just early in the morning. I don't know if he streams the open. Does anybody know?
Yeah, he streamed before pre-market.
He does pre-market, yeah.
Yeah, so he did pre-market, but today he did not make any. I didn't pay attention much because today very slow, and I didn't think he make any trade. But yeah, he does stream pre-market, and after that, recently he only streamed for his subscriber, which before I was a subscriber of Ross for 3 or 4 months in 2017 when I first started out. Yeah,
that's actually another thing that's really interesting too. I think that this is like something that you and I, well, maybe we don't disagree on it. I've asked you about it before, and that you subscribed to a lot of different gurus, different like chat rooms and stuff, because your philosophy was that if you can make one good trade off that ticker, then it will pay for itself. Do you still subscribe to a lot of gurus, or have you stopped doing that? Okay,
so that was me before I able to make money, but now, right? I can't. Okay, so I did. Okay, here are all the guru I subscribed for before. I subscribed for Team Site. I subscribed for Investor Underground. I subscribed for Ross. I subscribed for Dagmar. I subscribed for, I think the Bullish Bear trading. Before, right? I literally spent so much money on subscription before, but the thing is, right now for me, I tried to subscribe to what is it called, MIC, which is
My Investing Club.
My Investing Club.
Two-way.
Honestly, they are good. Okay, they are pretty good, legit about shorting, right? About like that stuff, and they do help you with that stuff, which the stuff I don't need anymore. But the thing is, when I start to reading comments and listening to other people's opinion, it start affecting my trading, you know, because I kind of respect those kind of traders. Then it start to play with my head a little bit, like, they say that the stock gonna go down more, should I buy here? So I become hesitate when I start doing that. So
I remember one time when I was on stream with John, you were in the chat, and something I said affected your trading because you were like, damn it.
Yeah, basically, yeah. When people say stuff,
I'm sorry, Kyle.
Yeah, so that's why most of the time when I trade, I don't listen to anyone except pre-market, which is I just listen. I put you guys in very low volumes. I listen to John and Ross too, but I put in low volume just to see what stock you guys looking at. You know, I don't put it on like to see like to listen too much, because then I get affected my trading.
Are you watching BNGO here?
I'm watching BNGO, but right now it's on a big downtrend and huge float. It have huge float, so the bounce is gonna take time to bounce, and I'm not very. So like I say, right? Remember I told you about CEK? You kind of had to hold when you buy average down. you kind of have to hold for 4 or 5 minutes for it to actually get its full potential bounce.
Right.
So if you look at, that's why when it downtrend like that, you kind of have to average in, especially for the stock like CDK. It kind of trade like a large cap stock. I told you when it closer to $1, it started to trade more like a large cap stock. Not large cap, but like a large float stock.
Mhm.
So yeah,
I'm actually starting to
It's been a
expect the
lot
bounce around here. I genuinely think we're gonna see the bounce around here.
BNGO?
Yeah, because at this point it's super extended down.
Yeah, I was mad
Right,
at it.
I just got a 3-cent scalp there on that.
And with all that said, though, guys, we're probably gonna go ahead and close it down. My wife, so we're dealing with some drama with our we had some people do some renovations on our house earlier this year, or earlier last year, and like they just took out a huge charge on our card that was like tens of thousands of dollars, like 6 months after they did any work, and they're trying to claim it was added benefits. My guess is that they're struggling because of COVID and they're just looking to do whatever to get it going. So I gotta listen in on that phone call in a second, guys. So y'all wish me luck on that.
good luck, man.
But
Yeah,
thanks,
good luck,
guys.
man.
But yeah, everybody thank Kyle, thank Eric. Y'all go sub to both of their channels if you have not already. Obviously, you sub to this one, but I went ahead and pinned Kyle's channel to the top of the chat, and so y'all go sub to Kyle's channel. And then I'll post Eric's link real quick here as well.
We're 10 subscribers from 2150.
Huh?
We're 10 subscribers from 2150.
Hey, we need 10 subs for Eric's channel, guys. So hit Eric, or y'all go sub to Eric as well. I'll post this link. Both of them are great, talented traders. All free content right now, so y'all go sub to Eric too. Here's Eric's link as well. And yeah, guys, let me know anytime y'all want to come back on stream, man. Y'all are always welcome. It was really fun having both of you guys on today. And yeah, guys, good luck. Here, like I said, you want to check out Top Step. I'm up $200 in the futures market right now. So here's my futures trading. So we're up $200, about 180 or something after fees, but not bad. And if you want to trade on the same platform as futures, which has no PDT rule, instant settlement, it's a funded account program, so they fund traders enough money for them to take bigger swings if they prove they're profitable. Again, the base one is 30K, but they have accounts all the way up to over 100K. The base package is $150. It's only $120 a month if you use my link, and I'll post this link here. And again, if you take the 30K demo on that base package and make $2,000 while following the rest of their rules, they fund you $30,000. They've paid out millions to their traders last year. They're profitable traders. They funded thousands, and so y'all check out that link as well. Like I said, guys, hit the like and subscribe button. Today we almost hit 1,000 people here live. We hit 940 people here. That's crazy, guys. I appreciate the love. That's the highest number we've ever had for any stream, and so I definitely appreciate all the support. I definitely appreciate our guest Kyle and both Eric today coming on stream. Y'all go sub to their channels. We'll consider it a favor. Great free content from truly profitable traders. Y'all check them out. Y'all want to say anything else before we close it down?
I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening.
Yeah.
Man, good luck, John. Good luck.
Hey, appreciate it, man. Thank you, guys. Y'all have a good day. We'll see you guys later.
See you guys.